Like, he was the kid who would come around when all of our parents would get together, and then they like everyone's dad was trying to bang this dude's mom, so he got to hang out too. And then like he just like lurked around. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, play with Colin for a little bit. He's not bad. You know what I mean? You see his mom's tits. Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Bird Zidell. With me, as always, I got the boys in the house. Anthony, Cheek Bustin' Shuley.
What's up?
Johnny, Wig Splitting Risotto.
What's up? What's up?
And then my co-host, Moneyline Welsh. What's up, Moneyline?
What's going on? What's up?
Nothing. What's going on, boys?
Nothing. Nice out today.
Beautiful.
Dude, it's about
Nice to stay in
freaking
the
time.
wild.
It is. It's a nice change.
It is. I mean, dude, it was literally below 10 degrees, it felt like, for 3 months. Snowing every day, I felt like. And then fucking today happened. It was like, oh, I wish I was golfing. Like, it makes me wish I would have paid attention in school.
Well, I mean, you think you wouldn't have had to work today if you would have just paid a little more attention in school?
No, I would have had.
Yeah,
That's like in my
everybody
head.
got to work on a Tuesday, bud.
That's my excuse all the time. I'm like, dude, if I would just like, I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I'd be out there golfing. You know what I mean? Every time me was always see the dudes on the Sea-Doos, I'm
Yeah.
like, what did they do right?
Dude, Eddie Money hit me up with like, retired life, about to go golfing on a Monday. I'm like, fuck off.
That's what it was. Yeah, that text.
Yeah. I
That
was like,
sets
yeah,
you
good
off.
for you.
He's only going to be retired for like a week. Fuck him.
No, but still, it was like my first week back to work. I'm like reseeding lawns. I'm
Yeah,
like,
this would have been nice if this would have happened last week for you guys. But I guess you would have been back anyhow. 'cause of the
Yeah, if
weather.
it was nice last week, I would have went. Dude,
Yeah.
I went in a T-shirt today, and I didn't realize how long my arm hairs have gotten.
from the winter.
Yeah, it's
the
time.
hibernation
It's
period.
time to gas up them trimmers and
Yeah.
knock them down. Dude, they were good like 2 inches. I'm like, Jesus.
Only if
I
we had
was-
only if we had a sponsor you could get a razor from.
Yeah, I don't know what to use now. Yeah.
I'd go down to 12 Whiskey Barbecue.
Yeah. Go down to 12 and ask Neff.
or great.
Any Greenfield's Finest podcast listener, if you go and ask Christy Neff to shave your arm, she'll do it for you.
Yeah. If that don't work,
And a rolling rock on us.
yeah.
Yeah, the Greenfield Finest podcast special.
Cold Grader Pit Tree Service. They cut down trees and arm hairs. Tell them Z-Bird sent you. We'll give you the discount. Oh, man. Would you guys do anything good this weekend?
Me and you were rocking and rolling.
Yes, we were. I tell you what, that was like a good sober time around drinking people. Like, I was like, this is fun.
Yeah, what Andy Tenney 38th surprise birthday party. The worst surprise of all time.
I parked out front. I didn't realize it. Because I go out there, I'm like, oh, sweet, there's parking right in front of his house. And then I, left the truck there. It says Risotto on the license plate. And then, I went in the house. And then, when Andy came, I'm like, where did everyone park at? And they're like, dude, we went around the corner. It's a surprise party. I'm like.
And he lives on, a dead end, too. And he's the last house. He came walking up, and he just, looked through the window. And, we had all the lights out. We had the lights out for at least, it felt like 10 minutes.
15 minutes. He was on his way. He was almost there for 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I was so high, and I was just like, man, this is
Just
fucking
standing in the dark
strange.
next to people.
Yeah, and then I kept thinking, Andy's gonna come around back and scare us. So I was on high alert for that. And then he just peeked through his window and just seen 30 creeps just standing there. He walked in and nobody said surprise.
No.
Nobody turned because somebody flicks the light on and he goes surprise.
Yeah.
And then nobody flicked the light on and nobody yelled surprise and he was like surprise and we're like surprise.
That's pretty good.
Dude, it was funny. Dude, there was a ton of funny moments from that night. But definitely, my highlight of the night was the one dude, cool dude. I think he listens to the podcast. He said he did, but his name was Gabriel. And he was just sitting there, and Jack's so fucking high at this point.
I was on 20 milligrams of live resin edibles and smoking iconic weed. I was on the moon, fucked up.
and this dude, we're standing in like a circle. There's like 6 of us. And like out of nowhere, like we catch like the tail end of a conversation. He was like, "Yeah, you remember that one dude said I looked just like Moby, and he stuck his neck out,
Dude, the
and
way
he looked
this-
just like fucking Moby."
The way this dude stuck his neck out, he looked. I can't, like it looked like I was looking at Moby in a sweater vest, dude. We all just laughed in his face. He was like laughing too, but like, dude, I like couldn't breathe for like fucking 3 minutes. I kept looking at him, and he'd like look at me weird, and I'm just start cracking up again.
Oh, dude! Every time, and then we were like at the kitchen counter, like facing this dude, and like every time I looked over, I'm like I couldn't help but just start fucking cracking up. It was the funniest, like little like weird moment. But like the next highlight was the nacho cheese. Like I had to hit Andy up the next day. Like, where did your wife get that cheese from? He said Costco, of course.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
No, but and then the ice cream cake was so fucking. I mean, yeah,
We're some real party animals talking about it. You're right, it all was fire. The ice cream, Brandy gave me the biggest piece of ice cream cake I ever seen. I ate every bit.
that one
of it.
dude took a video of you eating the ice cream cake.
Did they?
Yeah.
Piece.
He took a video. It's like, I'm gonna send this to the group text. Wait till you see it. And I'm like, dude, I'm not in your group text. I was like, but it's
Do you know it was absurd?
what's that?
The banana situation in the Tenney household.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, like their like cockiness of the amount of bananas they're gonna put down in a week. What do you think a lifetime on a banana is? 6 days max, week.
If you
Yeah.
buy it green,
If you buy, I always buy them a little green.
Yeah,
because
so
I know, you know what I
yeah,
mean. I
yeah,
know
yeah.
my banana. Like I'm not gonna be able to. You gotta,
why? How many? What do they have? Bunches.
dude. Dude, bunches,
3 bunches.
bushels.
What?
No
3 bunches.
bullshit. There had to be every bit of 14 bananas on that counter.
More than that. There was three.
Three
you know,
bunches. Yeah.
Dude, you can get 8. You can catch a good bundle. There's 8 in there, so that could be 16. Wait a minute.
24.
24. But
Yeah, there might have been a case of bananas on Andy's counter,
Yeah.
and I even like called him out, or not him. I called her. I was like, dude, your ego, this banana intake that you're gonna fucking. That you think you're gonna put down in a week is just insane. And she's like, "Well, you really like them?" I was like, "Here we go. I use them for the smoothie. I use them for this." I was like, "No, you don't." I was like, "In a week, take a picture of this counter, and I want to see how rotten these fucking bananas
Yeah, how
are."
many you throw
The
away?
brown, the bananas brown with
Yeah, it's
spots on it.
sad looking.
I'll eat the spotted a little bit
Oh
brown.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll eat the leopard one if it's all brown.
But
I,
if it's
dude, I ate,
brown-
I ate a pretty brown one on the way here.
Was it a little soft on the inside?
Real soft.
it's like
Good for
banana
old
pudding.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good for their teeth.
Old people love old bananas.
Well, I have a million fake teeth, so
Dude, yeah, I mean, if you got like everybody in the house eating a banana, you
I mean,
know,
just who do you think you are with all this banana? It was too many, John. I'm just like,
Well, who you showing off for?
is that
Yeah.
is that Teddy's secret? He's still in pretty good shape. Maybe
he,
just
he eats like a bird.
does he? Is that what it is?
He just doesn't eat a lot. He'll eat whatever. It's just just not a lot of it. With me, on the other hand,
I don't appreciate that self control.
I'm gonna me either. I'm gonna eat until I get sick, and then I'm not.
Especially,
like
if,
a dog.
especially
Yeah.
if it tastes good, you know. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go like overboard just at least a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I
There was
was.
another surprising. I mean, Z-Bar put down a piece of ice cream cake. Under a minute and a half, I bet. It was as
good
big.
cake.
It was as big as his computer
Dude,
screen.
did he find a cup of coffee after that?
No,
There was no Joe there.
no, I hammered I got my chicken wing in that one. I had to get home though so I could get my coffee in me though. But yeah, dude, the cake was fucking unbelievable. It was about half as big as the computer screen. They
And
did
then-
hook me up.
Downed it.
Yeah.
And then they ordered this pizza from Shorty's up in Munhall, and like anybody on that side of the river doesn't have a pizza palate. They just don't know good pizza. They think Pizza King's good pizza. They think Pizza Company's good pizza. It's all fucking trash over there. But this place, Shorty's, I don't know if it was because I was so high.
It was.
But I
good.
asked a couple people that weren't. Like, Leni only had a couple like White Claws, and she's like, "No, this is like really good."
Yeah.
Yeah, you had it.
I had it. I love pizza. I eat it all the time. And dude, I'll tell you what, it surprised the shit on me when we said to Brandy, like, hey, where'd you get this from? And she said, we got it from Shorty's in Munhall, which I live in Munhall. I don't even know where it's at, but I'm like, I never even knew Munhall had a decent pizza place.
They don't. They do now.
Yeah.
I think it was I think I gave it like a 7.6.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah. Or was I just scoring that in my head and didn't tell anybody?
That was one of them things where I wasn't gonna call you out on it, but like you were lying, and I was like, oh, go ahead, yeah, you said 7.6. You never
Yeah.
said
Yeah,
that.
are you just having conversations in your mind when you're high?
Dude,
Because you don't speak,
I don't speak. I don't say much.
No.
and that's definitely. I mean, if you're that high, dude, it definitely changes your taste buds. Everything's gonna taste.
But
pretty
I was
fucking
sober.
Yeah,
It was good.
good,
Yeah,
right.
it was good pizza. What else went on there?
Jack thought he was doing a pizza review as he stood.
Yeah, I was just telling him, just yelling out random scores.
He was narrating his own pizza review in his head.
That's like I do that whenever like I open up packs of cards and I pretend like I'm like talking to an audience because dudes do it on YouTube. I'm like, oh, okay, this one's good. Nah, shitty card. Like we got a good one here and no one's filming.
You have a little unwrapping part.
Why don't you just film it and post it?
I'm going to start.
Yeah, we need content to put up. Fuck it. It doesn't. It ain't gonna matter. Content's content.
People opening up packs of cards is huge right now.
I believe it.
It's huge. And I did make one video, but like I fucked it up kind of. It's just me with the cards. You can only see my two hands. You know what I mean? I got two cameras so I can do it. Like my face expressions when I open it, and it's like, where I'm like,
Yeah, you got to get into it.
yeah, dude, I opened up a killer. So anyway, fuck them cards, but yeah. We ain't getting on
This
a card.
isn't a card podcast.
No.
That's what's coming next for you.
Greenfield's finest card podcast.
Dude, I think I need to like put on wear a sign or like on my shirt that says like I'm extremely high when I'm out and supposed to be socializing and I'm just not speaking to anybody, because Matt Charpick and his wife were like talking about the podcast. I'm like, yeah, dude, I was just on the moon and like I can't get words out, you know, and I don't want people to think like I'm being like an asshole, but like I'm doing my best to try to speak. I just don't have much to say right now.
You know what else was funny? So she was like talking to Jack on the podcast, and she was like, she looked at me like, do you listen to the podcast? And I'm like, I've heard it a few times.
Yeah, and I was like,
she was like, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Did you ever tell her like?
Yeah,
I did, because I couldn't talk. I'm like, he's on it too. Ask him the questions, please.
Jack,
All Greenfield on his podcast directed to Z-Bird right now.
dude, did you ever think about just like starting off getting just a little bit high and then maybe
Easing into
you
it.
like going all the way?
What the fuck am I gonna do? Get a little high for?
I mean, just a little bit at a time.
John, I didn't drink a little bit. I'm not gonna get high a little bit.
But you drank a beer at a time. Like you're eating a fucking.
Yeah, and I did a
20
shot
minutes.
and
Yeah.
like fucking.
All right.
You know what I mean? Listen, this weed's crazy, John. I feel like I'm smoking a ton of the weed.
It's
I'm
strong.
I'm just hitting it like a normal amount of times, and I'm just
a
fucking.
normal amount of time.
Yeah, and I'm on the moon. But that was funny. She showed us a Christmas picture. Like
That-
there was like their whole family Christmas picture, and he just had a Greenfield on his podcast shirt.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was
He
the
was like-
best.
she was like, if he calls me cuz one more fucking time. I was like, I guess we do say cuz a lot.
We do, cuz. He's the man. Him and his wife are good people, so thanks for listening. But I mean, everything's good on this side of the pond, but obviously it's not on the other side.
The old shy girls are fist fighting in bars.
Yeah.
They're just like a local like nuisance.
They're
gang
like
at
a
this
menace
point.
to society.
They are a
What's
menace
going on?
to society.
The Shy Girls. What kind of nickname's that for?
Not so shy.
No.
Peeing on people's couches, punching bitches in the face.
Yeah, she wanted the person that peed on my couch. She's like, you better let them know I wasn't there for this one. So it was just a couple of the shy girls. But like, dude, they were at like some like dive bar out in the North Hills, dude, and they fucking tore this place up. They like broke a TV and shit, I think. Fucking there's a video. I wish we could post it, but you know what I mean. You want people start pressing charges.
Right.
But they posted it.
Yeah, right. That's true.
Yeah, we might throw it up, or we'll see.
But yeah, they're just the one text being like, "We're just protecting our city." Like, dude,
Like we Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
One dive bar at a time.
There's so many of them, dude. So even if a couple of them like take a weekend off, the other one's gonna pick up the slack.
How many do you think's in this gang?
Like the main group, probably like 7 or 8, but like I bet it gets up to around like the high teens, like 18
There's some
or
interns.
19.
They got about 11 interns.
Yeah, there's some. What are the?
They gotta do their
They
dirt.
got a probie. They got a bunch of probies. Is that what you called it?
Hang-arounds.
Yeah, a couple of hang-arounds.
Yeah.
The probies, a couple. Yeah, that's the right terminology. Probie.
Yeah. I like Shirley Hanger-ons. My son's Anarchy.
Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy, and then like any gangland I ever watched. Like this dude wasn't even one of us. He was just a fucking hang-around.
Yeah.
I knew he was a cop, man.
So yeah, they're on a streak, and like they're just gonna get more riled up with this nice weather because they get all excited.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man, it's out here.
You
Keep
know-
my eyes up.
You know how them girls get when they get together. They come out
Get
and
all
start
ornery.
get fist fighting in dive bars.
I got a major fucking problem. The rumors are like,
They're back.
It's
Today's
rumor
a bad
season.
day for
it's
you.
The season.
I only got like no bullshit. I think I got 2 months off of vrooming. January and February, and that was it. They were vrooming around Christmas because like I remember being like, this is ridiculous. Like and I'm calling the police. Like it's icy outside and these dudes are on their bikes.
Yeah. I hope you slip.
No bullshit from like, so when I leave here, I go up through the tunnel, so like it's towards Mount Washington. I must have seen 30 bikes, and then there was a little bike gang like blowing past me, and I'm like, about to get the shot
Don't
girls
go
on
down
you.
south side.
Dude, I seen like 3 dudes on Vespas today up in Squirrel Hill. This dude looked like, I mean, dude, he was enormous. He was too big to be on a Vespa, and he was just no helmet. This his hair flowing. He was just like letting it go. I'm like,
That's Squirrel Hill's version of rumors.
yeah.
Them and like those
The Scoobies?
they got them fucking things that just roll. What
What the the Segways.
the segways? Yeah.
Segways and those the skateboards.
Yeah,
the
they're- I
electric
just see one in my
skateboards.
neighborhood,
Yeah, I
yeah.
can see a lot of
That
them up
looks got-
Squirrel Hill.
that-
Up street.
Up street.
Yeah.
Fucking up street.
There was a dude today on one of those skateboards, dude. He was flying too. I was like, dude, I don't know if I'd be going that fast, but he could do it.
He was
though.
maneuvering?
Yeah, he was good at it. Like I was like, man, I'd be scared to do
Yeah,
that.
I'd have to take it easy on that at first, you know?
But the thing is, it's self-propelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's fucking the
So,
greatest.
so if you like get tripped off, does that thing just keep going?
No, there's like a weight. It
Oh,
like
okay,
senses your weight. So like if you fall off, your board will stop. Man, it's some Back to
You
the
talking about the
Future
one with
shit.
like the one wheel in the middle?
Yeah,
and
the
it's like
one
a
wheel
board?
with the two.
No, I'm talking about this is an
A
actual
regular.
skateboard.
Yeah, I seen that.
And it has a thing underneath, and actually it's motorized.
Ah.
I've
They
seen
charge
this one,
it.
like this dude rides in Homestead. It's like one wheel and it has like.
You're
thing
talking
on
about
it.
it. That's almost like a Segway.
Yeah, but it's
but
like
it don't have
skateboard
this
type-
sti-
Yeah, it's like a skateboard type of joint though.
Yeah, this is an actual skateboard, and it control. Yeah, it just fucking takes off.
So much weird. It's so weird how like everybody's mood just changes like fucking as soon as it gets a little nice out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
People aren't wearing masks. Everyone's saying fuck it.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
And-
Well, I mean, dude, like, there's a lot of shit open back up. I mean, I would say I don't want to give a fucking false percentage, but there's a decent amount of states open for business.
yeah, for sure. I mean,
It's almost like a domino effect. There's like who's open now? I seen I know Mississippi, Texas, is
Alabama, Arkansas.
A lot of them made deadlines.
yeah,
too.
West
They're not
Virginia,
open
West
yet,
Virginia
but
will
they
be opening
like-
soon, but
Yeah.
100%. They're going like 100% no mask.
yeah,
Made
good.
it.
It's over, man. Let's
All right, but
let's fucking let's get back out in these streets.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Speaking
been,
of-
it's been a long year.
We got Pittsburgh St. Patty's Day coming up on Saturday.
yeah. Where, is there?
We don't have any plans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's gonna go on. They had a meeting in the South Side about like what the bar situation's gonna be like, and it's just gonna suck. I mean, you're not gonna be able to do anything. You have to go in a bar and sit at a table. I mean,
It's not going to be like regular.
not at all. And then like I think they're like shutting part of the street down, but they're not letting you drink outside. So it's just like if they would let bars serve like beer outside, like set up a table or
Right.
whatever, and like they did down Market Square back in the day.
Yeah.
Probably still do for the parade if it was going on. And close down the street and let people drink outside, or you go in, and that wouldn't be that bad because you have a couple different options. But they're just fucking these bars. Like these bars got fucked last St. Patty's Day, and they're gonna get fucked again. It's crazy the amount of revenue they're losing just to St. Patty's Day.
Right.
They weren't open. I thought they were full capacity last night.
They were. Nobody was out. It
Right,
was like
people
it was like a quarter of the
Right.
usual crowd that was out. It was fucking. There was
Yeah, they
more.
canceled
There was
the parade.
yeah. There was more cops walking around than actual people. They had 1 million cops on the street, so I would imagine I'd see that again.
There's no parade this year, right?
No.
I mean, but the parade, I mean, is like the least of. I mean, in all honesty, like I get it. Like you say, I'm going on the parade, but no, I mean, who really
but
goes
that
to
was
the
the
parade?
excuse.
You need to have that. Yeah, right. That's the excuse to party around.
Yeah,
Right.
that was the reason
It's
for
parade
the party.
day.
You didn't have to go to the parade. I think all the years we went down there, I think I seen the parade like one time. I think we walked through the parade one time.
Yeah, you had to walk through the
Market
parade to
Square.
get to Market Square. Right?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
Fucking
hopefully
sucks.
they.
I bet you the people were going to find something to do.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be a decent crowd out, but it just won't be business as
No,
usual.
it's not going to be like 5
Yeah, but there's
million
gonna be a
people.
million cops just busting balls. You know, you're
It's supposed to be
able
nice out.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's
Usually
supposed to be
whenever
decent
it's
all
nice
week.
out.
I think it maybe rain a little bit.
Yeah, that's
When a nice, like, if you get like a 60, 70 degree St.
Oh,
Patty's Day,
shit's
I mean,
all-
that's when shit hits the fan.
Especially down the south slide.
That's
dude,
when
it's
like
crazy.
that's when dudes are sucker punching each other. That's when broads are like falling on the street.
Yeah.
And it's pandemonium down
Good
there.
times, dude.
I miss I haven't seen pandemonium in forever. I love
Seems
pandemonium.
like forever.
That's one thing about being sober. Like I used to feed off because that was like good for a guy like me because I was a complete fucking. You know what I mean? It was the one day where everyone was on your level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you get as drunk as you
Everybody
want.
house is drunk by noon.
And no one's gonna remember what you did.
They're like no one says nothing for drinking beer on the bus at 7 in the morning. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, well, it's okay today, but not the other 3
Right. If you
4
don't,
days.
you're weird.
Yeah, when I'm doing it on Tuesday, everybody gives me a weird look.
On my way to the methadone clinic, I'm just trying to wake up a little bit. I'm
Trying to level out here,
trying to
lady.
nail this deuce, motherfucker.
The royal family, man.
Well, good for them.
What a mess.
What a mess. You guys royal family guys?
I could care
I don't really give a shit about them. I don't like anybody like
There's some ugly motherfuckers, man.
they are, but
All the inbreeding.
oh yeah.
All the uncles, like the other
Yeah, like Prince Charles and his brother and shit.
Or
They're inbred. I guess I don't know what they do.
Yeah.
It's a weird shit.
I mean,
Yeah, but like I mean I don't really like anybody coming on and throw. You know what I mean? Like why don't you just keep that shit to
Don't play victim when you live in like a $60 million mansion.
well, Harry said he was cut off, and then within the same breath, he was like, I mean, I still got like 42 million my mom left me, so like I'm gonna
You
live off
poor
that.
thing.
Like, oh,
That's so fucked up. You gotta live off the 42.
I feel bad.
42 mil.
man.
I mean, dude,
How's he gonna do it?
didn't you say you needed a guy at work?
Yeah.
I mean, there you go, right there.
And
He's
then-
looking for work. He
I'm
only
sure-
got 42 million.
Meghan Markle got a few mil, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Dude,
was an actress.
I didn't watch any of it, but everything I heard that like she basically castrated him.
Well, they said the old lady, the
Queen.
the queen, was like it was like the coolest one about it all. Like she was real supportive and shit like that, which I find shocking.
I would have thought would have been the
I
other.
thought it
way.
would be her like just fucking raiding from her tower and like telling
Yeah.
people like
Yeah.
fucking stay within your
She
family.
does look like a nice little grandma.
She does seem very pleasant.
Yeah, but it was all the other people, all the haters. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
fucking Prince Charles.
Yeah.
Old Chuck like won't talk to Harry, won't talk to his son.
Yeah.
He's being a dickhead about it. And Meghan Markle's dad is just like
He's a cannon.
he might as well be down below the
I
tracks.
was just gonna say,
You would
he's
catch him on like KDKA News talking about the snowplows.
I've been sitting down here for 20 minutes. Give me the keys. Yeah.
He was, I don't think these Brits, you know, I don't think they're racist. You know, I'm like, well, how the fuck do you know, bro?
Yeah, don't you live in like a trailer in Iowa or some shit?
No.
And like they couldn't,
Florida.
like
Florida.
Florida.
they couldn't even like clean him up and make him look half normal for this interview, dude. Like it was just like, man, how did you were so white trash. How hot is Meghan Markle's mom? If like that's her dad, you know what I mean? To be able to carry like she's a smoke show.
Yeah, she's hot. I don't know. I mean, maybe he was something before all the booze.
He might have been something big in the 80s. He was
Yeah.
like in Miami.
Yeah, that's
had
true.
the suit. He was slanging yay.
Probably
You know
had
what I mean? He was
maybe the
that
perfect
dude.
amount of chest hair, gold chain.
Right. You know what I mean? He had the top 2 buttons
Right, you're talking
unbuttoned.
about good 30 years of hard drinking to do to a man.
That will get you.
Probably gooning. He looks like he
Yeah,
likes a
he-
goon.
Well, if you're
Yeah.
drinking, you got to stay up.
You
Yeah,
can't
he
go to sleep.
definitely did goon. I can tell. I can tell
Dude,
by his eyes.
Yeah, but dude, I don't know about Harry like throwing his brother's wife under the bus. Then he got to get his brother's got to deal with shit now. Like,
Yeah, you know his brother's like, what the
dude, just
fuck?
Yeah.
like, dude,
And to say that you want to be left alone, but to go on television.
Yeah, we want to be left alone, but let me talk to Oprah on KDKA here.
Yeah,
What was
for-
it, like
Well,
17
they had like
million
11,
people?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what
17,
Rosato
yeah,
said.
17 million. Dude, it was crazy. Like people in America love the royal family.
They
Love
do.
to talk, love to hate them.
They love that, but some people love.
Well,
them.
everybody loved Princess
Everybody
Di.
loved
I,
Princess
I,
Di.
I got a great fucking Princess Di
Did
story.
you know her?
No, but I know someone who wanted to. So I was a kid. Obviously, you remember we ran over this story several times. I had a piece of cheese in the fridge, but I had a curio case in the corner of my house in the living room. And I don't know if dudes remember, but there was one thing in it. It was a Princess Diana doll that my mom paid $600 for from the fucking like one of those like.
Is it a Beanie Baby?
No, it was like the porcelain doll, like it looked like her, and it had like this fucking.
Off like the Home Shopping Network.
Yeah, like the
TV,
super.
yeah.
She paid $600 for it, and I'm like, I'm
Chrissy
starving.
Zardell loves
Does she
Princess
still have
Di.
it?
Loves her. Yeah,
Dude, that sounds like something for eBay.
That's what
might
you're
be.
going to get left with.
yeah.
That's your big inheritance.
I'm like, listen, Rosato. You know, I'm sorry. I hate to break to you like this, but I got to cash in on this Princess Di doll. I'm not going to be in today.
It's probably way up right now.
It
I
might
mean,
be.
they definitely whacked Princess Di.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 100%. That's why I mean he should watch what he's saying on TV, because I mean, you know.
The old lady gives people whack.
Yeah.
And then the Chuck's brother was like #1 on like the Epstein list and shit like that. So
Yeah,
he-
was.
Prince
he-
Andrew or whatever.
Yeah.
he's a big P.
Yeah, he was a pedophile
Yeah.
from way back.
Well, they removed him or something, right?
They
Yeah,
they like
I think they.
He
you know,
still gets they slide him money.
Well,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. they
He's
give
not
him,
going
they
to
give him
jail.
money to go to Whole
What
Foods.
they call
You know
it?
what I mean?
They excommunicated him from the royal family. or
Yeah,
some
he lives
shit.
in a pole house.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like such a weird like setup of like
So-
hierarchy.
It's so strange. I started watching The Crown. I got through a couple episodes. The episodes were just so long. It wasn't a great start. I want to give it, but like this, it is interesting. It's such a weird fucking thing.
Dynamic of how like these people are just going to keep having, and that like that's who makes a decision in your country. I mean, there's still a parliament, which is like our government that makes a lot of, but everything the queen got, like they need the queen on their side, like to be like, hey,
Well, the queen is on their side,
Right.
But I think the queen got to be fucking 106 at least.
yeah, but she don't look a day over 103.
She don't look bad.
She don't look a day over 103.
Dude, yeah, that is weird because dude, I don't understand. Like, I guess if you like research the royal shit, like when they're like the king of England is cousins with like the dude who was like the czar of Russia. So like, I don't know how they're like divvy shit up like back in the day.
I don't know if
Get
anybody.
to this point.
Yeah, I don't
His
know.
big family.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just like, dude, like, all right, you get Russia,
Yeah,
you get
I mean, think about like
Turkey, or whatever the fuck.
like Greenfield. Like you had like the biggest maniac family. And be like, we're the kings of Greenfield. You know what I mean? And be like, that's who it's gonna be. And then like from that day on, they're the kings of
Then they
Greenfield.
marry somebody
Yeah.
from Lincoln.
Then you got
Place.
Stutch,
Right.
Stutch is the Prince of Greenfield. Nobody fucking needs that.
So she's like, yeah, I'm like 7th generation prince. I like to brag about it. Humble brag. What up? Catch me on the gram, fam.
Yeah, part of me wishes I knew a little more. Part of me wishes I knew a little bit more about the royal family. Would you guys, if you guys could marry, like, if they had I don't even know if they have like a sister or not. I guess they don't, right?
No, it's just
No,
No,
them.
it's just
If
them.
if they had a sister and you could marry in there, would you do it?
What the fuck kind of question?
Yeah,
is
I mean,
that?
that's
Absolutely.
not. That's. I mean, yeah. If I was single, not now.
Yeah, but like you're not. Yeah, right. But like you're not calling your own shit. Like you're under their thumb. You
I'm
gotta
not-
do whatever they fucking tell you to do.
No,
I'm in that same position right now.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll marry her right into that.
Yeah, that was a
motherfucker.
dumb fucking question.
Yeah, fucking
Like,
right.
no,
man.
I'm just gonna go ahead and keep.
They don't even got to be like the princess. They could be like a what do they call a duchess or something.
Right.
marry
Yeah,
into
the
that
fucking.
shit.
The
Yeah,
lady,
give me like a township.
yeah, the lady that cleans the sheets.
Listen, do I get a castle and like an allowance?
Yeah.
That's
all
what
I'm
I would
looking
want.
for.
Like in Game of Thrones, like
need
they
a
would
castle,
they would always
obviously.
send someone off to like a different island and give them a castle. Like, listen, we'll give you this castle. If they would like just throw me a castle and something like a little bit of like money,
You know, some
Yeah.
space, some-
and then like people know that I'm the king of my little island.
and then I run it the way I want. Absolutely.
Yeah,
You gotta-
and then I gotta have a big feast when they come to town. I'll
That's
kill a
a-
couple turkeys or whatever.
Yeah,
I'll have
yeah.
them on hand. They'll be ready.
I'll throw a lamb on the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like some
Keep
like,
the ale flowing.
like you definitely got like because like the family functions would be what sucked because like you couldn't go in there and be the man because you're like low on the totem pole. That'd be the only thing you have to listen.
That's
to
why
all-
you can sit at
you'd
the
have
head
to
of the
listen.
table.
No, you can't because like you'd have to listen to all the Queen's like war stories.
You
know what I
definitely
mean?
couldn't start like Royal Family's Finest podcast.
No, that might be the yeah.
You'd have to do it like on the dark web. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It seems like the old royal family finds out about shit. Speaking about finding out about shit, this girl had an OnlyFans, and she was running it through like her college like dorm. What a transition that was.
Yeah.
But first of all, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
That was just fucking smooth. Anyway, this
That's
girl's
talent.
this girl's in college, has an OnlyFans, pretty successful. She's been doing it for a long time. Nothing crazy, but she makes good money doing it. She keeps it low key. She uses a fake name, fake school, whole thing. Her brother's friend found it. Didn't tell anybody, subscribes. She notices that he's like a subscriber. She doesn't say anything because it's just like okay, like this is what I do.
yeah.
You're jerking off in my videos, whatever. You know what I mean? You're not the only one.
Right.
So then they see each other. They really like they keep it like low key, but then they start like messaging each other, and then he's hitting her up for
Private.
private videos and giving her a little extra loot, and like he's like commenting on her Instagram and shit. It's getting a little too close to home, and she's getting weirded out. And now this dude is getting married like soon, and he's still like asking for the private videos.
He's
and
in the
jerk-
premium. That's what she said. He's spending a big chunk of change.
Yeah, he's spending some loot, and she's like cool with it up until this point because she's getting married. Now she thinks it's like cheating. She always knew he had a girlfriend, but it was like whatever, girlfriends come and go, but now he's getting married. And she's like, this is getting fucking weird. Do you guys think that's cheating?
Him interacting with her is the fucked up part. You know,
Yeah.
that's where it
If
crosses.
it wasn't
the-
personal,
right? He shouldn't. Like it said on the thing, like he started messaging her on Instagram. He should have never did that. He should have never messaged her on Instagram, say, "I know about this." You know what I mean? She's like, "Don't tell anybody." And
Yeah, he was sending
He
videos.
was
He was
thinking that
sending
he was gonna
videos back,
get
like him
paid.
jerking off and
that,
shit
that's
like that.
Was he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is crossing the fucking
Yeah,
line.
that probably.
I don't think it'd be nearly as weird if they didn't know each other.
That's what I mean.
Right.
Yeah. If it was,
He,
like,
he was
completely-
probably pushing it to the level where she's like, "Yeah, you want to hook up?" And then he would have.
Listen, he was trying to hit it.
Right.
Right.
There's
Yeah,
no-
he thought he was.
He
gonna
was
have, like,
playing
a
the long game.
blackmail thing
Right.
going.
Yeah.
Right, like,
which,
I-
like, probably, I don't know, probably would have worked. Maybe, I don't know. If
He'd
she
have played his
she
cards
knows,
right.
Yeah, I mean, I think I could see him turning
Like,
that
do you want
into
me to
that.
tell your parents?
Yeah,
Nah, I
this
don't-
is
I
what
don't-
you have to He
do.
didn't. No, he didn't.
I don't think you need the blackmail. I think you could pull that off without that.
You just need a wad of cash.
Yeah, I mean, if you're fucking gassing up her premium account every week,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
not that means like,
You're in there. no.
yeah, but I don't know.
but I don't know.
The
how,
shit on the Instagram post and like
that's
the direct,
fucking weird.
because like I don't know if like one of my boys was like all of a sudden like comment on my sister's IG post. I'd be like, what are you doing? Yeah, like what's going on here?
Like says something like, "Hey, I'll see you later in a couple hours." Winky face. You're like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah, with like the squirting emoji after that. That's gonna raise a red flag.
yeah, like, "Hey, what's going
I'm
on here?"
gonna have to step in.
I'm sure, like we're saying it's not that bad. I'm thinking if a girl was on the other side of this, if any of our girlfriends would be like, this is absolutely cheating. This is no way you could do this.
Yeah, if like Johanna's subscribing to like fucking Stink, like I don't even know what he'd be doing on the fans only.
I'll tell you
Opening
what he's
packs of
doing.
cards.
Like, yeah, opening packs of cards with his
Naked.
underwear. Yeah.
Yeah, with
Dude,
a
that's not a bad idea.
no.
Nah, we'll order you a pair of those yoga pants that these chicks are wearing. Slap those on you, go topless, and you're opening cards.
Yeah, dude, I'll be showing my root. Like I'll have 3 cameras, like the cards, my face, and my root.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like you could just like get like, dude,
Fuck this podcast.
dude, I can't believe
Yeah.
I've been sitting there trying
Todd,
to
we're out of here.
trying to sell. I'm sitting there trying to fuck with silver sports memorabilia. I should have been selling my booty a long time ago.
Sex sells.
Yeah, and Princess Di dolls.
Dude, those Beanie Baby Princess Di things were a huge deal back in the day.
I didn't get in on that. My
Yeah,
mom,
my sister was big on the Beanie Baby game.
does she still have the Beanie Babies?
My mom probably threw. My mom would just throw shit out. She gets pissed off. She's like, "This shit's out of here." You know,
That's
she
So my
feels
mom did to
cluttered.
my garbage pail kids and my GI Joes.
Yeah.
I didn't clean them up one day. Next thing you know, they're in the garbage.
Yeah.
Like mixed with like salad and all kind of food.
Yeah,
They
right.
weren't even salad foul. You know,
Gone forever.
Oh, dude, it was
crazy-
disgusting.
Yeah, the crazy thing is now is like you could probably go through your attic and you probably got stuff up there that's worth money. You don't know what to do. So make sure you contact Mike Zidell, who runs Z Corp, at 724-732-1644.
This is
I'll work on
this is just
consignment.
becoming a platform for him to get fucking sports merchandise every Tuesday. And you're shaking down the listeners with sports mail merchandise.
Dude, it's a good idea though. Like if you probably have people probably have attics full of shit. Like you know what I mean. If you want to sell it, you don't know what to do. Come to
Z
me.
Corp's the best place
Yeah,
to go.
I'll
you
put
know what I
money
mean?
in your hand. You know
That's
what I mean?
it, cash.
Yep,
Cash for gold.
that's right. Well, I can only afford silver, but you know what I mean. We're working our way up to gold. Cash for aluminum. You go. Hey, any aluminum laying around the house? Let me know. Bring your
My
canes.
parents got
yeah.
my parents got a hot water tank they need removed.
That'll be $7. Where are you gonna go with that, Cindy? Oh man. Well, all right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers.
fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them, they were there right away and took care of the problem, and it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Got a quick announcement we'd like to make for our good friends who listen, George Paris and Mike Terlecki. They wanted to let everyone know that they're still looking for girls of all ages, for all age brackets, for the Greater Hazelwood Athletic Association 2021 softball season. Sign-ups as usual are $50 per girl, $25 for each additional sibling. To sign up, you can email at greaterhazelwoodAA@gmail.com, or you can inbox on the Facebook page, or you can call them at 412-584-0049, and they're looking forward to another exciting season of softball. Who isn't?
We'll put that on our Facebook, too. $50 ain't bad. That's cheap.
That's what it was when we were kids, I feel like.
Especially
Yeah.
if it's only 25 for a sibling.
Another kid, yeah. Not bad at all. Corn Dick of the Week.
Yeah.
So I stopped following Colin Dunlap on Twitter a long time ago. He used to make Corn Dick of the Week.
A lot. He did the first 5 episodes.
Yeah,
He did 3.
Yeah, him and Peduto were like neck and neck every week. But I couldn't stomach him anymore because he's such a fucking geek. But this tweet popped up on my timeline from like other people like liking it and shit like this.
Yeah.
So this got him Corn Dick of the Week again. I grew up with guys and their fathers who on Friday would illegally gamble, swear every 2 words, have too much to drink, and even covet thy neighbor's wife. But wouldn't even think about eating meat during Lent. True story.
He's such a... I fucking hate that dude. I
Dude,
mean,
that's like, dude, what?
I'm like, listen, buddy.
He talks about like Sharpsburg like it's fucking...
Like it's
Bad
like
guy.
it's
Is that
fucking
where he's from?
Yeah.
like it's fucking Bronzeville, New York, where Mike Tyson grew up at.
Like, what a... Like,
Ratting
shut
out
the-
all your old neighbors for banging each other's wives.
Yeah.
Like the thing about that is like, say for instance, if there was cool people around there, I'm not guaranteeing there was, but if there was, he wasn't fucking part of it 1,000%.
Definitely
Not at all.
not. He's tweeting about like dudes like they used to pick on him.
Yeah, he's tweeting about basically like dudes like us that like probably wouldn't have hung out with him, but he knew we were cool, but like he got to stand on the sidelines, you know what I mean, a couple times. You know what I mean? Like, he was the kid who would come around when all of our parents would get together, and then they, like, everyone's dad was trying to bang this dude's mom, so he got to hang out, too, and then, like, he just, like, lurked around, you know what I mean? It's okay, play with Colin for a little bit. He's not bad, you know what I mean? You see his mom's tits?
Yeah, he just got this stick where he's just, like, he does everything opposite Mark Madden, which isn't a bad way to go because Madden does numbers. But, like, this dude, he just, anytime I see something wrong, I'm like, man, are you just such a nerd? And it's not, my whole timeline is just tweeting about, like, this dude just being a geek. And, like, it's not Adam. It's just like, man, I can't even, like, stomach this fucking guy.
I stopped listening to
too
the
much.
fan, like, 4 years ago. I was driving to work, and he was just like commenting on his youth playing and like how like and just like his outrageous takes on things.
Dude, he like said he
It
was like
so
undefeated in the streets
Yeah,
one time.
Madden killed him
Like,
for that.
were
yeah.
you undefeated in the
Yeah.
streets, bro? That's not a good look for Schwartzberg if you were undefeated in the
Right.
streets.
Right.
No, he was never in the streets, dude. That's
Never.
why you're undefeated. in the
Never. He
streets.
knew a guy. He knew a neighbor down the street that swore and jerked off to the lady next
Yeah,
door.
that's
Yeah.
just a corny ass shit to say.
He's just
He's
so
just- everything
it's just
is
so
corny.
man. It's like, oh man, and like you're trying to sound cool and it's just coming off so fucking strange. I hate it. I
Yeah,
fucking hate it.
So forced.
I'm like mad that like it came up on my time. That's like my one beef with Twitter. That like it shows you like what other people like dude, no, like let me live in my vacuum that I like fucking
Yeah.
follow, and that's all I
I
want.
created
That's all
this.
I
Yeah.
created this. This is what I want to see. I don't want to see Colin Dunlap's fucking tough guy fish fry tweet.
Right. He's like, that's Pittsburgh there when the guys would eat the fish fry and drink the beers
And fuck their buddy's wife.
and they'd gamble playing cards. Those were the good old days.
and they said
Remember?
the F word.
But they
all
won't
the
eat meat
time.
on Friday.
They won't eat their meat on Fridays. Yeah. He was eating meat every Friday. Eating hammers.
Old corn dicks. All right, and then what else we got?
We got Space Jam making Lola Bunny look way less hot, and like Jack sent me the video, and like I peeped it. They did the thing on Barstool, the 1 Minute Man. KFC went over it, and like they definitely did. Like so, Lola like before had like breath.
Lola was a fucking rocket.
Yeah, she
Back
had,
in '96 or whenever that was.
yeah, she had like breast and a tank top and booty shorts. And like, of course, Bugs was like his tongue was hanging on. Dudes were like, probably the Tasmanian Devil was probably hammering himself in the
100%.
locker room. Yeah, easily. But now she has on like a WNBA uniform. It's like baggy shorts and a baggy shirt.
Boring.
Give a young kid something to look at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let him want to fuck a bunny.
Yeah.
Right.
Let him
There's
see.
nothing wrong with
In
like,
fact, it's okay, yeah.
sexualizing a
Wait,
cartoon bunny.
I heard they cut Pepe Le Pew out.
Yeah,
That was the next
That was,
one.
well, it all goes, it all goes together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Dude.
Pepe Le Pew was a major creep looking back.
Dude, yeah,
He
absolutely. He was
Yeah.
rapey.
He was very, Pepe Le
very
Pew.
persistent little fucker.
Yeah.
He had a rapey
He didn't take
vibe.
no. He didn't take no
Yeah.
for an answer. I like forgot what like he was. You know what I mean? So I like went back and like looked at a couple, and I was like, oh no, I see what they're talking about here. This,
Yeah. They might have Pepe on something, but
Yeah.
everybody else is clean.
I would.
Yeah, they got him on the Me Too move. They
He was
got
the
him
first
on
one.
rape charges.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Pepe in the old Space Jam either.
Did he? Dude, am I imagining that he like would pull up her tail and like?
And what, smell her
Yeah.
Like,
legs?
sniff it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, one. I seen one clip where he like locked her in the room and was like laughing about it. Like, all right. He was always just like gripping her up. She was a cat too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was a
she a
skunk.
cat?
She was a cat.
And
yeah.
she always got like the
I
you know,
think.
like paint would go down her back or
he
something.
was-
yeah.
I think she was
A skunk,
I mean,
and he
he
tried
was-
to tap it, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah, that little French accent.
listen.
He was the best.
He was,
Oh, dude, he was.
Listen,
a
we're
G,
not on Team LePew on this one.
Well,
He I mean, he was a skunk. Skunks suck, dude.
Dude,
They're one of the worst
dude,
animals.
when you were a kid, that was just funny because he had that
Yeah.
French accent, and it was kind of like.
but he
The
always
French-
got rejected.
the
you know
French
what I mean?
accent is just
But
like
if-
so fun.
It sounds like a
great.
molester kind of accent.
Yeah,
doesn't
like
it?
every looking back on it, like that's what they did. That's
Yeah.
what they were going for, and they nailed it.
Yeah.
Right. And I get it, they canceled him. I understand that, but like, I don't think any of us, like as kids, understood what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, I
never-
You're like 6. I had,
Listen,
yeah.
never did I watch Pepe Le Pew like, oh my god, yeah, definitely no means yes. You know what I mean? Like, never did I take that like
Yeah.
real.
We were way too young.
Yeah, it didn't frame like how like I treated women, but
But looking,
but looking
no,
back,
no.
looking back
if
on
there,
shit,
yeah, Mrs. Potato Head, that's stupid.
Pepe,
Pepe,
you
like,
might have a
if you
point on
want
this
to play
one.
Pepe reruns, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
They kicked him out of the movie.
That's
Yeah.
What, that's what brought it up.
Yeah, but dude, you know who was? Remember Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was just gonna say
Jessica
Jessica Rabbit was a
Dude.
smoke show.
Lola Bunny's hotter. You should see, like her. I don't know. I forgot how hot she was.
she just got hairy legs, though.
She's a funny.
You
I know,
sure
I'm
you sure
joking.
Jessica Rabbit. I mean, she's
I mean,
pretty
no,
hot,
she's
dude.
smoking hot, but I don't know. Like, let's picture a Lola Bunny. She has a little towel around her neck, a little jersey
Dude,
rolled up.
Look,
hot.
so you remember Roger Rabbit, the guy Judge Doom or whatever was like the bad guy.
Yeah.
This dude that rents a spot at my yard looks exactly like Judge Doom, like to the fucking T, bro. He's the same glasses and everything.
We're gonna need a picture
100%.
of this man.
yeah, for
we'll have to
sure.
throw that up there.
And then-
Burger King with the tweet of the century.
It said women belong in the kitchen on National Women's Day.
Burger
But-
King UK. Let's put that out there. And it was National Women's Day. Like women belong in the kitchen, and then like they start getting pummeled, and someone like tried to clean it up. Like, no, this was us bringing attention to like 20% of women are chefs and shit like that.
Did
Like,
you,
Right,
now-
they needed
now-
more women chefs.
Let Rosada tell this. Yeah.
They're doing a thing where they were going to give scholarships to women just for women to go to the Culinary Institute.
that's all bullshit.
Is
They
it?
they tweeted this, and then it got somebody asshole was like fucking drunk or high and was like, watch this, and fucking sent a tweet out, and they
Okay.
start getting demolished. And somebody was smart and was like, we gotta fucking clean this up, and they came up with that.
That's pretty
So, like,
good, though.
You're saying that's damage control there.
Damage control is what that is. There's no
I must have got to the story late and like
somebody was on Instagram. And he's like, I'm sick of all these women with their fucking pictures and they're uplifting themselves. Let me bring them down a couple notches. And went on Burger King UK Twitter and said women belong in the kitchen.
But to do that, I mean, like, granted, like, I get it was in bad taste, but like the funny aspect of it, it was like National Women's Awareness
That's
Day.
what I mean.
And like that, like, I mean, it was just such a fucked up tweet. Like, it made me fucking laugh.
Back
dude.
in the kitchen.
Dude, why does like Burger King UK need its own Twitter handle?
We see why.
Yeah, because they're just fucking wilding out over there.
yeah, if you got a big business, you got to watch who gets a hold of the old Twitter account.
Yeah.
Right, like you just wonder, like, was some dude at, like, is it just some random dude at a bar who's a cut up?
Yeah, it probably is.
Or
And then
some
like
intern. He's like, he's a college dude. It's Thirsty Thursday.
it's a fun day Sunday. He fucking leaves his phone on the bar to go take a piss, and his fucking asshole friend was like, "Oh, watch this," and he tweets that from he gets his friend fired, and he tweets, "Women belong in the kitchen." On National
Yeah,
Women's Day.
see how that Burger King intern works
Dude,
out
National
now,
Women's
asshole.
Day was fucking popping. It was all over the place.
I never even heard of it, I swear, until today.
I didn't either.
I always say that, like, I never hear of these days until they happen, but then, like, I'm sure
They said
last
it's been
year
around
we
for
said
like
the same
over
thing.
100 years.
Yeah.
Did any of you dudes see the new Gap commercial?
No.
Can't say that I have.
I did. So I'm peeping it, and like I was gonna bring this up as like it was just a weird commercial, but like people were like dancing around there having a good time, and this chick's on there, and it like she's like a bigger chick, nothing wrong with that. She's wearing like a sports bra, but then she like flexes, and she had straight up the hairiest armpits I ever seen, and I'm like,
That's the world we live in now, buddy.
I get it, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Like if you don't want to shave your armpits, don't. You know what I mean? But like. I mean, it didn't make me want to go to the Gap. Just
remember-
FYI for marketing. I wasn't like, man, I got to get me one of them sports bras. 'Cause I'm like, you know what I mean?
I went whitewater rafting when I was a kid up in West Virginia, and there was like the instructors, and like they were like smoking hot. You know, when you're young, you get all
Yeah.
excited, you see older hot chick.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, look at those girls, and I forget somebody was with me, and then like they like went up to put the rafts up on top of the bus. And they all just had the craziest, hairiest armpits all the time. And then back then, that was like, I didn't even know what I was looking at.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, dude, are these like mountain women that I don't even know about? Like, this
Did
is
they have
crazy.
hairy legs too?
They had hairy, but yeah, then
Then you-
then you looked around and like, oh shit, they're covered in hair.
Oh, they got the fur underpants on, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, when she flexed in it, I'm like, hey, good for you. But like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just thought like, I don't know. I'm not used to
Your
seeing
little turn,
it.
it doesn't get you going.
No, it does. It kind of like turned me off from the Gap. Ever going in there again? Like I don't like them promoting that, and like you know what I mean. I'm not
okay.
with it. I'm not with it. You know what I
You
mean?
sound like some old dude sitting down the club, like, you know what I mean? That shouldn't be on. I shouldn't have to look at that shit.
I'm just saying, like I don't. I'd be
I
thinking.
mean, I don't want to date a chick who looks like she got my armpits.
Right. I think
That
we'd be
makes sense. Some people are into it.
Yeah.
Freedom.
right. No, and like I get if you're a chick, you're like I'm not shaving. No, dude, I don't look any. You know what I mean? It's cool with me. I don't care. But I'm just saying, like I don't think it's like it. I don't know. I guess we're so used to it in America, chicks shaving their armpits that like seeing a chick with hairy armpits like made me uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got really hairy armpits right now.
Yeah, but you're a
Take 'em
boy.
down.
Yeah, but
Do
I'm
you
not.
zip
tri-
them up?
What's that mean?
Do you zip them up?
Oh yeah. I just, you know what I mean. This winter got away from me here.
Yeah, that's what I said. I took
Yeah.
my sweatshirt off. I'm like, oh man, I got the whitest, hairiest arms ever.
Dude, but we're gonna get to. It looks like we're gonna hop on to Brother in Arms, dude. Moneyline, you got Jeff Bezos, his wife.
His wife is the 4th richest lady in the world.
Yeah.
I think she got like 53 Bs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
just by
B.
divorcing his ass.
And she's like a philanthropist.
Yeah.
And she gives a lot of the loot away.
Good for her.
She's marrying her kid's teacher.
Good for the teacher.
Good for him.
That's what I
And
see.
he is like he's not like a good-looking teacher. He doesn't like. He's another bald guy. Like, why would you go to another
Maybe
bald
that's
guy?
what she's into.
Yeah, I
don't know.
guess, but like, if you're married to a bald guy, wouldn't you like want to like let me see what
Guy
his
with
hair
some
is
hair,
like?
yeah, I can see that.
Right.
She probably watched Back to the Future and the principal turned her on. You know what I mean? Back in the day, she's
That
thinking,
dude
hey,
was the
you're a
man.
slacker. She like, you know what I mean? That's her role playing thing. She's a slacker.
Do you think these kids' teacher was like reading off attendance? Like, all right, Bezos, and then they put their hand up like, oh, okay. Is your dad? What's he do for a living? You know what I mean? Like, oh, like
When he put his
this
hand
little,
up-
this little company called Amazon. He's like, oh,
In a
we're gonna need your
Rolex.
mom in for a parent-teacher conference immediately, and he just fucking started working her from there.
He Pepe Le Pewter. He put on the cologne. You know what I mean? He like had his smooth lines down. I don't know. I mean, but that's something like
You think this guy's gonna keep teaching?
But he's either going to do that or join the philanthropy.
You
group.
can't quit
Yeah.
right away.
No, that's what I mean.
That's
You-
a bad look.
You have to go in and embezzle
He does
some
it
money.
for the
and then
love
you
of the
can-
children.
Yeah.
dude.
With like, yeah, that's just crazy. But I mean, like, you wonder, like, do you have like a team of people plotting on this? Like, dude, she loves bald dudes. We're gonna get you in as a teacher at her kid's school, and then she's gonna start dating you, and then we're all gonna be rich.
Everybody
That's-
starts shaving their head.
I mean,
at school.
that's
not
crazy.
crazy.
To say. It's crazy to say, but it's not that crazy.
No,
Like, there's major scam artists out there.
dude. I mean, come on.
This
Some
guy
of the
wasn't-
pyramid schemes they got going on right now. You don't think people going after billions of dollars are like, listen, let's get you in here. You're the best looking bald dude we know.
I'm
Jack,
sure.
you wouldn't shave your head to marry
Like
Bezos'
you said, Jack.
ex-wife?
No, I don't want to leave that right. Like, dude, Jeff Bezos probably like got a hot chick now, not just some average. His wife
No.
is average looking.
yeah, she's nothing
Yeah.
to write home about.
Yeah, she could have definitely like shot for the stars. For
She
like,
could have got anyone she
Dude,
wanted.
she could have married
Maybe she has
fucking
integrity.
Zac
You married
Efron.
me.
Yeah, Zac Efron ain't worth 53 B's.
Right.
He doesn't got 53 M's, let alone B's.
Yeah.
That's a major come off for Efron.
yeah.
And if you're Efron at this point, I mean, he's probably slayed everything you could slay in the world. You might as well
Why not?
shut it down for a little bit.
Yeah,
For a
yeah,
couple,
get a little security.
yeah, a couple B's.
Yeah, if you just give me 2 B's,
Yeah,
Dude,
Dude,
what?
give me,
I'll take
give me
one.
half a B.
dude, I'll take a quarter B.
I'll
Yeah.
take a tenth of a B. I'll be set for life. I'll be set for
I'll take
life.
any portion of B you want to cut me off, and then I'll be around as much or as little as you
Well,
want
yeah,
me
whatever
to.
you want.
You tell me what to do, and I'll do it. It's kind of like joining the royal family. You
But
know
like-
what I mean? You got to fall in line.
But like you hit, but like Jeff Bezos, not that like we feel bad. You know, what I mean, he's always like the richest dude. But well, no, he's not no more. What's his name? Is Elon Musk?
Musk.
Yeah, but still, he's still set for
He'll
generations.
be all right.
Next 10 generations are going to be filthy rich. But like to see your wife leave, you get half the money, and then end up with some fucking corn dick.
Yeah, I don't know how that would make me feel. Like if she was like going out and like blowing like Tom Cruise or something, you'd be like, all right, she's trying to teach me a lesson.
Living her best
But then
life.
she's going to marry
Now
a
she's
teacher.
teaching him a
but,
lesson.
But
yeah.
not like you. If she's marrying this dude, she's definitely in love. You
He's
know
like
what
an
I mean?
algebra
She has some
teacher.
integrity.
Yeah, I mean she's not going after the teacher's.
Or maybe
pension.
she's saying, "Fuck you, Bezos. You look like a villain from
Well,
a
dude,
fucking
she got her
James
50.
Bond
I
movie."
mean, that makes it. I mean, 53 billion. Whatever. Do they have?
Should be all right.
Do they have kids together?
Yeah, he was the teacher of their
Oh,
kids.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, for sure. I don't know how many kids Bezos has, but like
He's an ugly motherfucker.
he is. This dude ain't much better.
Yeah. Well.
But good for him, man. What a lick that is.
What a
come up.
Yeah.
People hit the lottery every day.
You know,
Not for 53B, they don't.
no.
Big,
I seen 1B one time. I got the Powerball got the 1B. You know what I mean? It was on the billboard going to Homestead.
Everybody
you know?
threw their $20 in, thinking like this is it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, like we're gonna get this B.
Dude, Andy, like when we like we'll always like put money together and like he just assumes we're gonna win and we never do, and he's just like he can't believe we did it.
Dude, my brother has a list for when he wins the lottery of like who gets what.
The best
Oh,
part.
really?
Yeah.
The bet. What's on that
What do you
list?
got?
I don't know, dude. Every time I piss him off, he fucking
He just
cuts
you
me
just see
out.
him like going to his
Yeah.
phone like fucking like all
Well,
right.
you know what, motherfucker?
You just
just
lost.
moved down.
You just
Yeah.
lost 250 grand.
I'm
Yeah.
about to start doing that to people to see if they treat me
Yeah, he
better.
cuts me out all the time.
I'll be nicer to you if I know you're
Yeah,
taking.
right.
If you're taking.
Like, dude, if I win 300 million, you were gonna get 5. Okay, you want to quit making fun of my receding hairline? Or not?
Well, that,
yeah,
that's
no, I'll,
exactly
I'll
what
say your
happened.
hair is gorgeous for 5. Flowing.
Yeah, it's
Looks
like
it's coming in good.
just the opportunity of being.
Yeah, did you reseed that hair this spring?
If it was only that easy.
Oh man. Well, all right, everybody, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's about that time of the year, and it looks like all the leaves are falling. Next, the snow comes, and then after that, when the winter clears, you're going to need everything pressure washed. That's why you need to call Rosado & Sons Landscaping, located in Greenfield. Phone number 412-521-9045. Make sure you call Rosado & Sons Landscaping before you call anyone else. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Moneyline Welsh cooked up something special for us today. Moneyline, what you got?
We haven't done an old draft in a while.
No, it's been a minute.
You know what I mean? It's been a slow week. You only talk about the Royals for so long.
Yeah.
I figure we're due for a draft.
Let's do this.
So we're going to draft your favorite chain restaurants.
Okay.
So no fast food, no like Chipotle, shit like that. We're talking about sit down, waitress, waiter, got to order. Maybe there'll be some breadsticks. Maybe there'll be some salads.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Can it be?
I see where you're going.
Can it? Nah,
I'm trying to give Shuley a couple
No,
ideas. and he's
all
not
right,
paying
all right,
attention.
I'm ready, dude. I'm ready.
Can it be like a chain restaurant of yesteryear that might not be around anymore? There's like one left.
It has to be because
He's gonna throw
you
back.
didn't.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to say Chi-Chi's, you could have Chi-Chi's.
Oh, come on, I said the risotto on the way over. That was my answer, didn't I?
He did.
Well, you could have Chi-Chi's.
All right, I'll
Well,
go.
you started
It's
then, I
fucking
guess.
disgusting. But
No, it was. Well, like I said, I remember the one over in Pleasant Hills. That was the one I went to. I just remember, like, I used to have a great time there when I'd go.
what did you like about
You got the
it?
The
nostalgia thing.
deep
going.
fried ice cream.
I knew that. I knew that would be like
My go-to
your
thing.
go-to. Yeah.
Yeah, the deep fried ice cream was my favorite, and that's what I liked about it. You know what I mean? I loved Chi-Chi's. That was my restaurant. That's one of my favorite chain restaurants.
Old Chi-Chi's, huh?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Got everybody sick.
Well, they killed a
Killed a
couple
few.
people. Yeah. Only the strong survive.
That Century 3 one was fucking taking bodies.
It was, dude.
What was that? Salmonella or E. coli?
Some with green
It was E.
onions.
coli, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Then they like showed the video of like how deer like would go through the farm and poop on the lettuce.
People are soft these days, man.
Right.
Little E. coli.
A little bit of poop.
Yeah.
A little, especially deer
I mean,
poop.
they
They eat grass.
They weeded out the herd a little bit. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do?
That's a little bit of grass. I mean, that's not even poop.
Yeah.
It's healthy poop.
Yeah, it's like a
I
green
think it'd
poop.
be
That's
you think it'd be
manure.
I think it'd be organic.
Organic It now, if it was 2021, it'd be fresh organic lettuce. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be. In
Not E.
2015, it was E. coli.
Romaine hasn't got a bad rap in a couple months. They were catching. There was all kinds of shit in
You can't
romaine
get that
lettuce.
bag.
That
shit.
bag
That
shit,
bag
dude.
shit's killing.
It's
you
not
gotta
great
get it
for
by
you.
the head and cut it
Yeah.
yourself, dude.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
the
I mean?
truth.
Yeah, I get the bags. So I guess we'll just go this way then.
Yeah, let's go to Shuley next.
All right, yeah, go Shuley. Fuck me, I go last every time. But go ahead, Shuley.
All right, I'm gonna go with the good old fashioned Outback.
Outback.
All right.
Yeah, Outback,
You're gonna
yeah.
name every place your brother-in-law worked at.
No, he never worked it. I wish he did because they give it a great blooming onion at the
Bloom-
Outback.
They do.
I
I like
love the
Outback.
blooming onion.
I do
Yeah.
too.
What's that sauce? Is that just stuff like? Is
It's
that like Thousand
it's like
Island?
spicy ranch
that a
or
chip-
something.
that
It's
boom
delicious.
boom
Chipotle
so-
sauce?
But it's,
Yeah, it's like a Chipotle
but,
sauce.
but it's like a lot of places have that sauce. And they call it boom boom sauce.
the common like places like that. Yeah, I guess it's similar.
Yeah,
I feel like that's
it's-
more mayonnaise based.
it's delicious.
It is good. I think it's like a ranch, mixed with.
I haven't had a
something
nice
delicious.
blooming onion in a long time.
I could go for one.
I do. I'm telling you, they have they do good down there. They take care of
Blooming
you.
onion, you get a nice piece of warm brown
Yeah,
bread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brown bread. You get a nice fucking steak. You know what I mean?
Do you drink
You know,
Foster's when you go there?
No, I drink whatever.
Are you the type of guy like at a chain restaurant you order like shots of Crown and probably put down like 4 Heinekens at dinner?
I mean, I have.
I always thought,
My kids get dessert, and I'm like, hey, give me a Crown Royal.
yeah, so I'll have another one of those.
yeah.
Yeah, you just.
I mean, I don't do it often, but I've been that guy.
Get a little buzz on.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Go
Yeah,
out with
I
my,
went to-
dude, go out with my wife and kids. Tell me if you want me to get a buzz on.
Point taken. Johnny.
I'm gonna go before you ruin it. Is Olive Garden?
Yeah,
It's
The
fantastic.
OG, yeah.
Olive Garden
I,
sucks.
I like some good generic Italian food.
You know what though? Their salad dressing.
It's great.
I
It
think
is
it's
good salad
delicious.
dressing.
Dude, I don't know what you don't like about it, Jack. I don't understand like your yuppiness when it comes to this, dude. We get like for like big sometimes like we'll get like to go like
Listen.
for like big birthday parties, the chicken Alfredo. Dude, like they put together a nice spread.
Well, the Welsh is a little more refined than risotto. It's like, for instance, like we had a birthday party for my mom on Sunday. We went pasta too.
All right, well you
Pasta
know,
2 is better than Olive Garden.
that's that's 100% true.
So, and they're close. So I just say if you're gonna have an option, I'm gonna go pasta 2.
I mean-
But you can't use pasta 2 because there's only one of them.
No, right. The pasta 2 ain't cheap, dog. I mean, you must.
No, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, oh yeah, it is.
I got it for Athena's birthday, dude. But I guess, dude, Risotto
you get
family.
so much of
there's,
it, right?
There's too. It's too big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think it was like I don't even
A couple
talk about
$100, more than that.
You had like
for
300
Athena's
people.
birthday. Remember, you didn't come. No,
Definitely wasn't invited.
yeah, you were. You went to Turk's thing or something.
Oh, his Memorial Day party.
Yeah, Athena Palooza. You missed it. Yeah, dude, it was probably like $2,000 worth of.
I was out of
pasta,
time
too.
for that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
it was
a lot of
good. I
pasta.
mean, there was a lot of leftover.
I mean, if
It was pasta 2 is fantastic.
listen, if I ever get married, it's gonna be catered by pasta 2.
Pasta 2 is yeah. I thought we were talking about
No, Olive Garden. I'm not really shitting on the Olive Garden.
Dude,
Or
back in the
Coast
day,
Guard. The tour
I-
of Italy. If you want to do some
Fan-
eating, if
yeah.
you want to do some eating,
Dude, I
love
love the
that.
chicken.
I used to go there.
Lasagna.
It's on the tour.
lasagna's
Yeah, that's
good,
both
yeah.
on the tour of Italy.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, when I would go as a kid, I'd eat at least 8 breadsticks before the
Make
dinner even
myself
came.
sick.
Did you just
Yeah.
catch a fly like the Karate Kid?
I did. It was fucking pissed
Right out
me
of
off.
midair.
It's pretty smooth.
That
It's on
was-
camera too.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That's
badass.
legit.
All right, I'm gonna go Cheesecake Factory. I like more of the ambiance than the food.
It's a fucking nice. It's like you're in Rome.
It's like you went to like not a Ibiza. What am I thinking? Yeah, Rome. You're like in Italy. You're sitting down. There's these giant big pillars. The lighting's always perfect.
The ceiling's painted.
And you could like the one good thing about the Cheesecake Factory, like if people were like, oh, I want Italian, I want this, I want that. Good, you know what? Cheesecake Factory has it all.
Right.
Their fucking menus and encyclopedia.
That's the thing
It's
I don't
all,
like
It's
about
all
them.
good.
Me
And then
too.
you get a nice, delicious piece of cheesesteak.
It's like a 4 fucking pay. Or
It's a
like
lot to
4
read.
pound
It
book,
is.
dude.
It
It's
gives
like,
me anxiety. I can't make a decision.
Yeah, if I'm high,
Yeah.
I can't make my mind up.
It's
Like,
hard
I
to
don't
see
know
in
what
there,
I
too.
want.
I need limited options. I can't make a decision.
I agree. That's the downfall.
I'm like,
of
do
the
I want
Cheesecake
chicken
Factory.
wings or do I want a steak or do I want
Or it's General So's.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Should I get a lettuce wrap
Yeah.
or fucking?
Or maybe I'll try this pot pie.
Right, yeah, right, exactly.
What are those dumplings?
I
How
like
about
the
one of those?
options though, because like I said, if you can't agree exactly what you want, like listen, we'll go
The
to
cheesecake is.
And you said something
fire.
about brown bread. Cheesecake Factory's
Yeah,
brown
it
bread
does.
is fucking bomb.
Yeah.
Bomb. Cheesecake Factory gets pricey quick though too.
Yeah, you can spend $100 out there in there without blinking.
Yeah, you get
I
one of the
remember I went
fancy
on a-
drinks.
Date back in the day with my college girlfriend, and like we were like arguing. And you know, like you was like in an argument with your girlfriend, but you still like go out to dinner, and it's just like animosity across the
Yeah,
table.
it's the worst money
and,
I'm
like,
ever spending in my
I
life.
probably had like $275 like to my name, and she was just like pounding Cosmopolitan at
Oh.
the Cheesecake Factory. I was have another one, lady.
Yeah, I
Grab
got
it.
Drink another one and we're beating
Yeah,
the check.
I'm having fun. I'm having a water here, but you're just You think you're Carrie from Sex and the City hammering fucking
Cosmos.
Cosmos. Unbelievable. Z-Bird, you're up.
Texas Day Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah, that's because I did like.
Is that a chain?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah,
That's a Brazilian steakhouse, right?
yeah. There's a bunch of them, but dude, it's funny you have a story like that because I have like a similar story. My first time there, I didn't know it's not really that expensive. It was like $50 all you can eat per person, but I was living in a 3-quarter house, but I was like getting off the beaten path and I was starting to hammer booze a little bit. You know what I mean? So I met someone on like Plenty of Fish and I was like trying to big shot it and I was like, all right, we'll go down there. And we got like a bottle of wine. I'm like, get another one. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And the bill came, it was like $350.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, I looked at the dude because he like, I knew him and I'm like, dude, is there anything? He said, I can get you like a student discount, like 20% off. I was like, anything would be great. 'Cause I don't have the money to pay this right now. And then he was like, all right, you know what I mean? And I was like, phew. But I paid, but dude, I'm like, fuck, dude.
That credit card went through?
I didn't have, come on, dude. I didn't even have a fucking credit card until like 2 years ago. This was like 10 years ago. I didn't even have I didn't even have a debit card, dude.
So did you have the cash?
Yeah, I did. I was able to pay the check
You
and give
didn't
a
ask
good
her to
tip.
pony up?
No. I was like, but then like I ended up realizing I was like, because I was like, man, I got to pay my rent at 3-quarter house, and then like after that went through, I'm like, dude, fuck that rent, we're going on. And like I just blew all that money that night. Ended up at Joanna Longo's like 30th birthday party or something.
Down at the old Hideaway.
Yeah, I was out of control, dude.
That was great.
I was on one that night.
Yeah, well,
Hey, sometimes that happens.
Yeah. I think I got dress pants from the Gap.
It's funny, like when you'll go out with a limited amount of money, and then you'll just be like, there's just after a certain amount of beers, you're just like a fuck it point where you don't care about anything.
Yeah, nothing
Like that's
matters.
Future Jack's problem. He could fucking deal
Yeah.
with it.
Like
Well,
you could do, like
And then
tomorrow.
Future Jack wakes up and it fucking wants to kill somebody.
Kill past Jack.
yeah, not only am I hungover, so I'm physically sick,
Yeah.
but now I'm mentally ill as well. This is going to take about a week to get
Now
over.
I'm sad.
I was back at the 3-quarter house. Like I somehow made it back here by 4 a.m. and like slept, and then like in the clothes I went out in, and just smelled like a fucking winery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude walked in the room like, dude, were you drinking last night? There's like puke on the side of my bed. I'm like, no, dude. And then there was other paraphernalia there, and he knew what time it was. He's like, dude, what the fuck? Is a straw laying on the table? I'm like, what? I'm
Listen,
like,
I went to Texas
crazy.
Day Brazil. What got away from me? And they got away from me. You know how
Yeah.
Texas Day Brazil is.
Yeah, it's crazy down there. It's all you can eat steak.
Yeah. Fucking full of this meat. I got the meat sweats. Like fucking
It's all
I'm
you can
drinking
do,
wine. Your cholesterol is probably through the roof.
Right, dude. I was just trying to get my money's worth of meat, and then the 2 bottles of wine, and I'm just like, what am
You know how
I?
tired wine makes you?
Yeah, how to get cocaine? What was I gonna do? Fall asleep?
I was trying to get laid.
I was on a date.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Trolley.
I'm gonna go with Chang's, dude.
Good one.
PF Chisels.
I like PF Chang's.
Love
Yeah.
P.F. Chang's.
Yeah, I'm a fan of PF.
Also, very good ambiance in P.F. Chang's.
Yeah, it's definitely dark.
I like
in
the
PF
food.
Chang's too. It's like very mellow.
Spicy chicken, Mongolian beef, and
I like
broccoli
the
fire.
Mongolian
Some
beef.
hot
I'm a
tea.
Mongolian
Yeah,
beef.
nice
Get a
little tea.
maybe get a little sake.
Oh,
Rocky
you turn
sauce.
up. You turn up when you go there, don't you?
When I go anywhere, pretty much.
You drink, yeah.
I like the ambiance.
Joel, you're putting a nice little squad together.
That's what I do.
This isn't like you. You're really gonna fuck up this time.
See, listen, I didn't prepare for this. I prepared for a completely opposite draft of this.
Yeah, I don't know why. It was very,
don't know.
It was very clear in the text message.
I don't read. I don't read so good.
Johnny.
Dude, I miss Damon's.
Damon. Oh, good fucking pick.
Damon's was all right.
Dude, I just want to eat, a bunch of fucking barbecue food and watch TV.
So
The
I used
ribs.
I used to sell dirt weed, and
I used to smoke.
I
dirt
used
weed.
to fucking go out to Damon's in Century 3, and like literally, I thought I was Diddy out
Ball
there.
on.
Like, dude, give me the combo. I'll take the big beer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play some trivia.
Trivia
you know
was
what
the
I mean?
best.
Like, this is gonna be a night.
Yeah.
Buckle up.
Yeah.
And
I hope I'm your only taste.
They had those big ass beer mugs. They were frosty cold.
were
Fucking, how did I
24
forget
ounce.
about Damon's? I love Damon's. And
How'd you go out of business?
I honestly,
What happened?
Bad
Somebody was
management.
stealing money.
Yeah, dude, I bet
Somebody was skimming.
Greenfield's Finest is gonna be.
Wait, didn't the
franchise for
Damon's in the
Damon's.
waterfront? Didn't they have like 1 million health?
So I worked there.
health
and
board issues or something.
it was like
You work down there?
Yeah, dude, half of
So
Greenswood
did
and
Carlo.
Hazelwood
I think-
fucking, yeah.
Yeah, I
dude.
remember Carlo. I
It
used
was
to
like
pick
me,
up Carlo.
Carlo, DJ Wright.
I'm pretty sure
fucking
Johanna worked
Kelly Wright. Yeah, I think Johanna worked there. I think Casey worked there.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kelly worked. I think Casey worked. Dude, there was a crew of us. It was. I think Deese worked there for a little bit. Like I like quit Bravo. That's my next pick, by the way. I quit Bravo and recruited everybody I like from Bravo to come like work at the Damons. But Century 3 Damons was way better than the Waterfront
Yeah,
Damons.
Century 3. Dude, it's hard to get in there.
It
sometimes.
was. Yeah, Century.
Unless you knew Jack, then you could get in.
Got a little pull. Yeah, so I'm going Bravo here because I'm trying to like. I need an Italian joint.
I like Bravo.
I
Bravo's a
love
good
Bravo,
place.
dude. The bread.
The bread's good. The oil.
Yeah,
Boom.
good oil.
Yeah.
I used to people like, what's in this oil? Like, dude, it's just like basil and rosemary.
Well,
Cuz
don't even ask.
Take
Just
the
eat
fucking
it and shut
bread.
the fuck up.
Or like, if you didn't give them enough sun-dried tomatoes, there, I'm like, I didn't get enough of the good stuff.
Johanna, yeah. They didn't give any guts. There's
Yeah,
no guts.
guts.
to-
Yeah, like, dude, okay, I'll fucking.
Give my kid some pizza.
I'll
Don't
hawk
do it.
You want me to
your
climb
oil.
up that bridge and fucking hurl myself off it? Because I'll do it right now. Dude, Johanna used to. Me and Johanna worked at Bravo together. And Johanna, like, you would get busy. You'd be in the weeds.
Yeah. I heard all about it.
Yeah, and like she used to get in the weeds quick, dude. And when she got in the weeds, like she would panic. And fucking, I used to fucking go around singing, "Johanna's in the weeds." Johanna. She'd be like having a fucking panic attack. Like, just fucking help me. Like, relax, cuz I'll make this cappuccino for you. If you had to make a cappuccino, that would put you in the weeds because it was a fucking
That's
nice.
5 minutes out of your
Dude,
day.
frothing
right there.
takes forever, dude. I used to make a mean froth.
Dude, Johanna's claim to fame is she got a, what do they call them, shoppers when they go around and
Secret chopper.
Secret shop, she got 100%, so she got like $100 bill from the manager at Bravo.
Yeah, somehow I never got shopped, which is crazy because like I didn't. There were so many. Dude, Bravo, the school of Bravo is insane. I think it's 1 or 2 weeks, and the test you have to take is ridiculous. Angel listener, I was taking my test, and like if she didn't come over and help me cheat, like I wouldn't have passed it. And my Aunt Joe was great in the test too. I think she pulled in some answers too. But it was like a week worth of shit. You had to like know all these wines and all these ingredients and shit too. It was insane. It was one of the hardest tests I ever had to take.
Yeah. Sounds intense.
Oh man.
I'm not a good test taker. But yeah, I'm going Bravo. Bravo's solid. It's still solid.
Yeah, I like Bravo.
All right, who we up to now? Back to Z-Bird?
Yeah, I mean,
Last pick?
yeah, this is a basic one, but I love their fries and their burgers. Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Yeah,
I like Red Robin, actually.
yeah, I love the fries. The garlic fries are bomb.
The garlic fries are bomb. I agree with you there, too.
Ge-
Purgatory.
I like they sell beer.
Purgatory
like
came in and
about
like
them.
took Red Robin's like thunder down the waterfront.
did.
And like I like Purgatory, but it's bougie.
It's a good burger, though.
It's like over.
I
Promise,
think you get, in my opinion, like I've eaten at Burgatory before, but like I get it. It's so cool. You can get a buffalo burger, but like, who gives a fuck? I don't care.
I think it's overhyped. Like,
It is, and like Red Robin, like they try to, they'll throw an egg on the burger, try something different, It's like,
Yeah, their burgers are good enough.
yeah, they're good enough, and the fries are bomb and
Unlimited.
unlimited. I get as many fries as I want.
They make a nice shake down there too.
They make shakes at Red Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
they-
never eaten there.
and they got this like fruity iced tea that's pretty fucking fire.
Where they put the real fruit in it.
Yeah, that's good. Red Robin doesn't get the fair shake it deserves.
It does because it's on the waterfront. But if it was like if it was somewhere else, it'd probably be like the other ones are
Yeah,
probably.
it was out in Cranberry, you'd probably be fucking busting at the gills.
If the one out Cranberry probably.
I was just gonna say, there's probably one out there and they're killing it right now.
Dude, Cranberry is the king of chain restaurants. It's insane because like everything's so expensive out there.
Yeah.
I'll just be looking around. It's seriously straight like chain restaurants. It's nuts.
Every chain is out there.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
like within like a 1 mile.
all on top
radius.
of each other.
Yeah.
That's because like them high areas like that, they meet all the criteria. So it has to be like so many stoplights within it, the income
So much
median
traffic.
so much traffic, so much median income. Dude, I mean that's the
That's
perfect
the hot
place.
spot right there.
Right, there's a ton of people out there that probably their wives don't cook,
Like just want a roast beef sandwich.
Right.
Made from Arbuckles.
or they want unlimited fries. Like I want to go out tonight, I want to eat as many fries as I want, honey, and you're not going to stop me.
Yeah.
I see that.
They're a little slow with I'll be honest though. Like they'll refill your fries twice down the waterfront, but you go back for round 3, they're like,
Time
they're
to
not.
leave.
So,
Man-
Managers
leave,
like
sir.
take your time.
yeah.
That's what they told you to do at Bravo too.
What's
Like,
that?
when people were just like hammering bread, be like, all right, like give them one refill, then after that, like they're having too much.
Yeah, what are they gonna drink all the water?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, dude, that bread sucked, dude. Fucking, you had the if bread
It's
was your
delicious,
side
though.
work. No, it was really good, but like, dude, it was nonstop work, man, in the
Yeah,
ovens for the
yeah.
bread, and then you're trying to wait tables. It was fucking a nightmare.
So you had to do like when you worked at Bravo, you actually had to do a lot of work besides just waiting tables.
Yeah, there was like running side work
Side
and
work,
shit.
dude, a
Yeah,
lot of
like
side
making
work.
the
clo-
cap.
the
Yeah.
closing side work was fucking insane.
Did you have to fold napkins and shit?
Yeah, dude, silverware, it was
Yeah,
nuts,
that
dude.
sucks.
I worked at a seafood
I'd
restaurant. down
weasel my
Florida.
way out of a lot of stuff. I'd give people like weed
What?
to do. Yeah, I
don't
would
believe that
Yeah,
for one
well,
second.
you know, I did. I definitely did. But who's up next?
It's me.
Jolie.
All right, dude. I'm gonna have to give pay homage to Rosa right here and say Red Lobster.
I knew, dude. I knew it was fucking coming.
Red Lobster. I'll tell you what, they go to good piece of fish for a decent price.
When's Lobster Fest coming up?
I don't. Rosa
We
will
probably
let me
just
know.
missed it. We went for Rose's birthday last year, so it's got to be February.
Oh, we must have missed it. Some bitch, a damn
Don't
quarantine.
don't you still got like $5 million worth of Red Lobster gift cards from her birthday?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I have like it's like cards. Like I can shuffle them. I have so many gift cards to Red Lobster.
Remember the pandemonium at Red Lobster on Mother's Day?
The fight that broke out.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the
nuts.
greatest.
At the
Dude,
one
did
in
you
North
see that?
Hills?
Did
Yeah.
you see that fight in Bath and Body Works?
Yeah,
That was
major.
fucking nuts.
I heard it was a beating.
I heard it was the
It was
Shy
a
Girls.
I didn't see it. I just heard.
I would
about
like to send the Shy Girls in there, like, see what's up. Have them like try to steal like a fucking
Somebody
little strawberry kiwi spray.
Yeah, they weren't giving the fucking sale on the Yankee Candle.
Dude, that was such a go-to gift for like my mom and my sister, like fucking Christmas. 'Cause it was so cheap. You just get a basket of garbage for like $15. It smelled good. Johnny, you're up.
Eden Park,
The Place for Smiles.
place for smiles.
Hmm.
Now, let's take out. Now, you're frowning because you're thinking of the waterfront.
Yeah.
The waterfront should be excommunicated from the Eden Park family.
Yeah, I don't know
Squirrel
what
Hill one's
they,
good.
they act like their shit doesn't stink down at that
And
waterfront.
the corporate's right there, and that place is dirtier than
Then the restaurant.
yeah, right, than the rest of them. Yeah,
yeah, I don't know what their deal was down
I
there.
like Eden Park. If you get a good Eden Park, that's some good
My
food.
wife and
their
kids love
coffee's
it.
good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The one down the waterfront, me and a couple dudes from they're like sober dudes. We go to we're going down there every Sunday for like probably like a year because it was just so convenient. You know what I mean? But dude, it sort of be like fucking disgusting down there.
Really?
Dude, like the morning. So whenever they would like bring out the breakfast buffet, which like I'd be like, all right, I'll get, you know what I mean? Because like it's in the morning and they're just bringing out the shit. It would have shit stuck on it, the containers from the night before, and the only reason you could tell is because it was different shit. You know what I mean? Like, so
fucking
you'd be
gross.
Could be
scooping
a
your
piece of
potatoes out.
Yeah, and get a piece of sausage
There'd
in
be
there
a
or something.
fucking old piece of egg on the side or something weird.
So,
You're
like,
like,
That's fucking
What?
disgusting.
yeah, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is
That's
this?
not like at a Burger King when you get a little onion ring at the bottom of your French fries. That's a
That's
nice
a
surprise.
treat.
Yeah.
That's the opposite. Dude.
That's a nice
treat
surprise.
when you get that.
Yeah, that's so weird that the corporate offices, like, dude, walk down the street, check out your place. It
Like,
sucks.
dude, this should be the best one. It's right next door to your office.
It's like American Eagle. It's in Southside. They're giant. They have like two giant office buildings,
Yeah.
and then they closed the American Eagle right in the Southside Works. Like you didn't. The other American Eagles couldn't like float that one just for like you know what I mean
For
fly,
shits and
fly the
giggles.
flag.
Right. They got like an outlet store or something.
Yeah. Crazy. All right, last pick. Me. I am going Texas Roadhouse.
That's a good one.
That's a
Yeah,
pretty good one.
It's really
I
good.
mean, it's no Outback, but it'll do.
I think it's. I like it better than Outback.
Well,
They're kinda
Do they have
awesome.
the cinnamon butter?
Yeah, they have the
That's a-
apple butter or whatever.
That's
it
what
is.
I
that's
like.
pretty
They have
good.
a
Apple
That is
butter,
pretty
that
good.
nice
sounds
apple butter,
delicious.
nice bun, real buttery buns, good steak. What's the other steakhouse down the waterfront? It's bomb.
Longhorn.
Longhorn's pretty
No.
good. Longhorn.
Longhorn was in Century 3. That
Lone
closed.
Star.
No, that was Lone Star.
Yeah, that's
Star,
Lone
dude.
Star. Longhorn is good also.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
They're very similar. So yeah, I mean, I like Texas Roadhouse.
They're all pretty similar.
I like, yeah, I like.
I
They all
remember-
got some kind of onion thing going
Yeah,
on.
I
and
dated a
good
girl.
bread.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
cheap-
It's all
cheap-
delicious.
yeah, it's a cheap steakhouse, but it's
all
fucking
delicious.
good. But I mean, if you hit a nut, if you go a tier up to like Eddie V's and shit like that, it's it's not even comparable.
I know, but I like a good cheap steak.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, no, it's good. I remember I dated a girl in West Virginia. Now that I go up to see her, and Texas Roadhouse was just like I never heard of it before, and it was like the only one like around. And it was up there, and I was like, dude, we're going to the Roadhouse again. She's like, dude, enough of this fucking Texas Roadhouse. I'm like, dude, this is like mine. I get
I
so
love this
excited
place.
coming up here. go to Old Texas Roadhouse, get a hotel room, hang out in West Virginia for the night.
That's what you did.
That's what I did, yeah. That was the big night up. All right, let's recap here. Johnny, Olive Garden, Damon's, Eaton Park. Pretty good. Julie, Outback, Chains, Red Lobster. I mean, that's probably the best draft that you had for any draft that we've done.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best.
I mean,
it's up there.
You stayed within the guidelines of the rules. So.
Well, then it is the
Yeah,
best.
that's what I mean. You haven't been disqualified. Z-Bird, Chi-Chi's, Texas Day Brazil, and Red Robin. And then you got me, Cheesecake Factory, Bravo, and Texas Roadhouse. So I won again.
You have to admit I won this one.
I'm just not a Red Lobster guy at all.
You don't like fish? You don't like seafood?
No, I do. I just don't like.
You don't like cheddar biscuits?
I do like cheddar biscuits.
Cheddar biscuits, dude, and a couple arguing in the corner. Who doesn't like that?
The ambiance of Red Lobster is something.
That's
that's
part of the
undesirable.
treat.
Dudes would get pimped out to go to Red Lobster on a
Lobster.
Friday night.
I still get dressed up to go to Red
Dudes would look like they're going to the prom.
You wearing hard pants if you go to Red Lobster?
Oh yeah, I'm wearing slacks.
You know we're gonna get all right, to the listeners, we definitely left shit off this list. So let us hear it in the comments when we post this episode. But I think we covered the basics pretty good. I can't really think of anything main like Buffalo Wild Wings.
I don't like it.
I hate
I've never been to one.
microwave.
Yeah.
It's not
You're
real
not
food.
missing anything.
It's
Yeah.
not real food.
A friend of mine used to cook there, and he said everything goes to the microwave.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know. We probably missed a couple, but I don't know. It's a pretty good draft. We haven't done a draft in a while. We all showed up, so pretty good stuff. Let's take a break here, and then we'll hit Gear Grinders.
We'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in a light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket.
Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Before we get started with Gear Grinders, Anthony Shuley got a quick message for a listener.
I wanted to give a happy birthday shout out to my cousin Marina. I know you're like a huge fan of ours and her husband Caden. Thank you for listening and happy birthday.
Yep.
Happy
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
That's what you get when you listen. You get a happy
That's what
birthday.
you get,
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what
what I
you
mean?
get.
This ain't a
$5.
Facebook happy birthday.
Yeah, and also thanks to everybody who bought a hoodie. We raised a decent amount of money for Dino's daughter.
Yeah,
so that was
thanks for
awesome.
that.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
We got some grinders.
Yeah. So who's going to get kicked off?
Oh, Johnny Grinder.
All
Johnny
right,
Valentine.
So we've been talking a lot about body hair this episode, so I might as well tell you about these. I got like stray back hairs that are like pubic hair. I don't have I don't have back hair really besides like 27 random hairs at the top that I can't really reach when
Dude,
I put my arm back here.
I don't know what happened when 38 hit. I don't know what happens there, but your back hair just starts weirdly growing in weird places.
Dude,
I got
you'll
the same
look at
shit.
your back today and there's nothing, and tomorrow there'll be like a 2-inch fucking hair growing
Dude,
out of your
I got the
shoulder
random.
blade.
I got the random pubes, and then I got like a patch, like on the lower on my back spine. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude,
Patch
has no
Adams.
business being.
I got it on the shoulder, and like, dude, I swear
That's gross.
It is gross. And I shave them, and I'm telling you, they grow back so
like a chia
fast. It's insane. I'm
I
like,
never had that shit till I was like late.
I'm telling you, it's like 30, like 38.
Dude,
it's just like, all right, now I'm really gonna
It's
start fucking
itching
with
up
you.
my
Now I'm
triceps.
Yeah.
It's like inching up my triceps, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I mean, you're a little hairy bastard. You always have been.
I know. It's just getting now. It's just like
Now it's getting weirder.
it's getting weird.
That's the thing. Like, shit stops growing one place, it starts growing another place. It's like, what the fuck is going on, man?
Yeah, like, yeah. My hair can't grow anymore, but my shoulders are just thriving.
Right.
Or my middle of my back is it's bulky.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I need a fade on my back.
I got a high
How
fade
about
on
you
my
transplant these to my head?
For sure. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but that sucks. I mean, some dude's got to deal with fucking back hair.
Like
their whole
Leon.
lives. Leon
Dude,
Paul.
Yogi's if Yogi goes uncapped, his connects like
His
his
whole body.
His whole
His whole body.
He looks
Like-
like George
like-
Animal Steel.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
his face to his neck to his back all connect.
My
To
neck,
his
my
grundle.
back. You got hair down to his ass crack. Hairy ass motherfucking Yogi.
Surely, what's grinding your gear?
All right, so what's grinding my gears is the other day, me and Rosa weren't watching Jeopardy, but it was on, right? And like it's on the background, we're talking. Then all of a sudden, we pay attention, and out of the fucking clear blue sky, Rosa gets a question right on Jeopardy.
Who was hosting? Katie Couric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So she did. I'll give it to her. She got the question right.
Do you remember the question?
So she's
No,
smart-
no, I
she's
don't.
smarter than you know.
I was trying to think about it. No, but now, not only is she smarter, but now I swear to God, this broad thinks she's like psychic or something. Like, she thinks she's like, she thinks she's like clairvoyant or something. I'm like, you got one question right on an accident. I tried to fucking. I even like looked at episodes to try to see what the fuck. I can't remember what it was, but she pulled it out of her ass and then,
She did half of a dry January, and now she's just fucking hammering Jeopardy
Right,
questions.
well, I mean,
genius.
I mean, we've been really smart lately. Yeah, but now she's like, I think I'm like psychic. I'm like,
She's being serious,
I mean, she was like busting my balls. I'm like, I think I'm gonna start drinking whiskey.
but she's
again.
a little bit serious.
She's a little bit. There's
doesn't take a psychic
She's
to
more.
figure that out,
It was
usually.
like it was. Yeah, yeah. She didn't need to be
Right.
clairvoyant to know that. But she's like joking, but there's some seriousness to it.
Like she
you know?
definitely thinks she has
She's like,
superpowers.
maybe when I stuck my finger in the outlet, like I got a shock. Right? Like,
So it was just the one
genius.
question, and that was it. It's not like she was like going off.
No,
like,
it was one
wasn't
question.
some like
dude,
Rain Man
and,
shit where she
and
just
we
went
didn't
on.
even watch the rest. 'cause
It wasn't the final question, was it? The hard.
No, it was just some stupid. It was like a
Probably like a
three-
pop,
it was like
probably
a
like a
$400
pop
question.
culture question.
It was
or
like a
some shit.
200 or 400.
What
It
if
wasn't
Rosa?
a-
What if that Rosa did?
Who
Like,
blew Ray J?
yeah, right.
She was like, "Give me vegetables that start with Q for 300."
Oh, dude.
Old white man can't jump.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
that was a good reference. I didn't know where you were going with that accent. When you said, I'm like, that's fucking good.
That's Sholey's Puerto Rican. That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good,
my
Sholey.
Rosie Perez. That's pretty good.
Shuli Rican. That was funny. Oh man.
We haven't done a Russian accent at all yet this episode. I don't think.
No, not yet. I don't got one today for my gear grinder, but my gear grinder. I went to H&R Block to do my taxes, and like they're doing my return. And my return's usually the same thing. I don't have any kids. It's usually between like $1,300 and $1,500. It's been like steady. Like that's right where it's at. And this year she's like, you're getting back $93. I was like, for what? I'm like, and she was like, well, you didn't pay. She was like, you didn't pay taxes on your unemployment. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, yeah, you have to pay taxes on that. So I'm like, the money that I have to pay in to the government for my own unemployment, it gets already taken out of my check and taxed. They re-give it back to me when they're supposed to and take more tax out.
Wait, so all right, let me slow you down there because I'm a little confused. So when you file for unemployment, you get the option if you want to tax or you don't want to tax. Are you saying?
They'll take the tax out of it right before they give it
Just-
to you, or you can just
Yeah, or
pay
you,
the
or you
tax
pay it at the end of the year. Are you saying you paid your tax? They're double taxing.
no.
Oh well, Z-Bird, yeah, you got to pay
No,
unemployment tax.
but the thing is, though, like, why is your unemployment taxed?
yeah, no, I get it.
especially the federal
get-
one.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's like a federal where they give you extra $3. They take tax out of that too.
But like the
Yeah,
federal
so-
government gets the money from taxing me
So
first time.
everybody and their mother was on unemployment this year at one point.
Yeah.
So my accountant was like, he's like, how much did you get? And I added it up, and I didn't add the 600 into it because I just thought that was a nice little gift. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
not.
It's not. So I got my unemployment little tax return, and it was like I was like $10,000 off. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I mean, it's just you'll have to figure it out, and they can come get me. I pay enough in fucking taxes.
Oh,
But-
they'll find out.
they'll get
It'll
me.
be 6 years from now, but
But
they'll know.
Yeah, no, I get your pain there. It is. I get it. It's
It's a double
stupid.
tax,
They're
dog.
taxing, and then giving it back to you. So no tax return this year.
Like,
huh?
instead of giving me
Nah.
300, then just tell me you're giving me 270.
Right. I would have.
They'll give me the option.
I would have definitely have paid the tax. I mean, because like everything I get, like, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely would have just paid the tax. I would have not wanted, like,
The burden at the end of the
Yeah,
year.
you just
I
overlooked it.
Yeah, and then, like, it should have just known, like, dude, you know, if you're not gonna get a fucking tax return this year.
Yeah, I'm getting fucked on that too.
And then H&R Block, like, she's like, okay, so I'm gonna add up your fee, simple return, it's gonna be $189. I'm like, what? I'm like, for me, I got one fucking job. You know, I don't have no stocks, no I do got a little bit of stuff. But,
Oh, you got all that silver.
but they don't know about that. You know what I mean?
all them cards.
But like, if you get paid dividends from stocks, and then I don't own I don't own shit. You know what I mean? I drive a large truck. Like, you know what I mean?
Give me my $1,300. I need to buy more cards.
Right, I'm running out of sports cards as we speak. eBay's dinging this. This podcast is going on. I'm going crazy. Bonanza Z Corp sale of the century.
In Z-Bird's head, it's probably like a stock room, or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, just
buy, sell,
everything
sell,
must
sell.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's the boiler room.
In my brain.
Yeah.
I got a grinder. It's armpit sweat. My armpits just are sweaty.
I'm
all
a
the
sweaty
time.
dude.
Are you a
myself.
butter pits guy?
What's that mean?
Like you
Like
get
you
yellow
get
armpits?
cell- like
No, it won't be yellow. It will just be wet though.
Yeah, I'm not a
yeah.
butter pits, but
No, I'm not
I'm
a
a
butter
sweaty
pits guy.
bastard.
I know one of our friends is a huge butter pits guy.
Call him out.
Diggler.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, he ain't got a white tee with a white armpit.
So like last year, I went to the dermatologist and I got Botox put in my armpits. That makes me
You
stop
sweat
sweating.
that much?
Yeah, and just in my pits though, they're just wet all the time.
Hyperhidrosis.
Yeah, they're just constantly wet, and
What?
yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you. Why you look at me like this? I'm fucking. It's my gear grinder. Tom.
Jack's all wet right now. Just
So
thinking about
fucking.
Did it work?
It worked like a charm, but you're supposed to get it every 6 months, and with the pandemic and shit,
Yeah,
it's like $250 to get it done.
yeah.
And I was like, good. I was like, and like I was like, you know, I wasn't really too worried about it because it's like winter and shit. And now it's like, you know, it's about to be t-shirt time, so I gotta go back to the
You
dermatologist
gotta
and
get
get
shot
this
up
done.
again.
I
Yeah.
was like, man, like why can't they just work? One time thing, this fucking work. It's so awkward. I got to go in there and tell the lady at the front. I got to call and tell them what I want, and I got to
Like,
tell her
it's
at the
me,
front
Jack.
desk that when
Does that
I'm there.
hurt? I mean, is it directly into your armpit?
Yeah, it's
It
it's right
doesn't-
around. It's a bunch of little
So
shots
what
right
does it
there.
do? Like shut
It's like
down
a little
your
like
sweat glands?
yeah, it turns off your sweat glands. It's like a little acupuncture
It's not like
needle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They put a bunch of them in there, and it works. But like I said, it's fuck. I gotta like track down this weird pharmacy. I gotta order the fucking shit myself. Then they send it to the fucking the doctor.
So after that, after you get it, when you put deodorant on, does it burn like a motherfucker or what?
No, not at all.
Huh?
No, there's not holes in my armpit.
Well, it sounds like you said you had fucking acupuncture.
I mean,
needles in
they're just
your
little
goddamn
like they're little
armpit.
like pin needles, and I don't know. They
All
close
right,
up.
man. Whatever, dude.
Well, that's my gear. It fucking sucks, but it does work. It's just a major fucking pain. Like, dude,
Who
like,
put you on
I
this?
gotta,
What kind of crazy doctor? What kind of witch doctor you going to?
I honestly forget who told me about it.
Someone down New Orleans.
But dude,
did
if,
voodoo.
if anybody's out there with wet ass armpits, go get some.
What are you
yourself
gonna
some
take? 3
Botox.
chicken bones at you?
But I gotta call it. I'll be out. You'll know when I get it done because I'll just be out here flossing my pits. You know?
Yeah.
I'll be
White
wearing
tees all day.
light colored shirts. I'll wear a gray shirt to the podcast. And be like, look who's not sweaty.
Dude, Diggler's gonna have to get that.
Yeah, I'll let him know about it. He's definitely next time I see him. He's like, let me go to the armpit doctor with you.
Yeah. We'll get him all signed up. Yeah. All right, everybody. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to wrap up Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call.
Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast, and thanks for joining us for What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop. This week, we actually reached out to the listeners. We're like, hey, guys, you got any questions for us? And we're going to, fire away, and we're going to try to answer them best we can for you. So, first one is, let's go with this one. Okay, I've never done a game night, but what's the best board game for a game night? And Joe Valella says Clue is his all-time favorite. Thanks, Joe.
I was a big Clue guy back in the day.
Were you?
Yeah, I
Clue's
wasn't,
not
I wasn't a
bad.
Clue guy. I don't think. I don't
You
really
know what I would run with though? Uno. I mean, is that a board game? That's
No,
a card game.
That's
I
a
guess.
card game. Uno's
Uno is one
That's
of
a
the-
straight up good time.
Because you can get into it.
You can
know?
really
hit
fuck
someone
someone
with your
over,
reverse or
yeah.
pick four. You know what I mean?
What's the game like charades or something like that? I think that's a good game night. It gets everybody
That's
involved.
that's a great game night. I
Or
mean, every
Pictionary.
Pictionary's yeah.
Pictionary.
I'm not good at-
We did the one board game on here where you pull out the cards.
That was funny.
I don't even remember what it's
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play. Yeah, that can get weird, especially if you're playing with like family members.
Yeah.
The answers to that were like children and just
Yeah.
like killing cats.
It's hard to do through a podcast, but
Yeah.
fucking that game can get weird. I don't know. Yeah, I always like Pictionary.
It was Risk is good if you want to lose a
Risk
money.
is good, yeah, but you got it. That's like an all-night affair.
That's what I was about to say. Monopoly too, and like you got to
Right,
knock out 10 hours of that.
right, but
I don't
then-
know if I ever finished a game of Monopoly.
Dude, my brother-in-law Dave and my sister Danielle got real good at Monopoly to the point where I hated them both.
They just how
They probably work together too.
Dude,
You were-
I'm like, fuck.
were you just paying rent all day?
Dude, I just got destroyed. I'm like,
Dude,
damn.
I never made it to where like we were buying apartments on like board.
You never did?
Dude,
That's
me,
so,
That's like the
that's
beginning.
hours. into
dude,
the game,
when I was
man.
younger, dude, the game would get flipped over
Way
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
way before that.
I have a short attention span. I can't do
Usually
that
by
shit.
my sister Danielle.
Yeah, Monopoly. You gotta buckle up.
You
man,
got to invest in that.
for sure. What else we got?
We got all right, so for What Would Greenfield Do? Okay, this is a pretty easy answer, I think. The question was, where is the best spot in Greenfield to see the fireworks? Bigelow Street.
Wrong.
Where?
Forster Street.
Where's that at?
It's off of Bigelow.
Behind.
You go behind.
Oh, yeah.
Where,
Behind
where the
Davis's
old,
house?
Yeah, my parents' house.
Your parents'
yeah.
house, yeah.
Where Crumb built a house on the bluff there.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
crazy.
the
That's a
best spot,
that's a
yeah.
crazy spot to watch the
And
fireworks.
they got that wood fence there. You just lean on that and watch the fireworks. I've been down there a few times for
Yeah,
fireworks.
pretty sweet.
That's
Pretty
a
sweet.
good
Old
place.
Forster Street.
And it's not as crowded as Bigelow Street.
No one knows
either.
about it. It looks like it's a
Yeah,
cliff.
no, I mean, you had to be a
I mean,
local.
the
You had to be a
locals know about
local.
it.
It's like weirdos.
Yeah, but how many times you going down Bigelow
Like-
on 4th of July and people like the streets blocked off? People are like sitting on the hoods of their car.
I
Watching
remember the news
fireworks.
tried to come and we're like, whoa, you
None
can't
of
be
that.
blowing up the spot
There'll be
here.
none
Go
of
up
that
to
here.
Bigelow Heights and talk to those yuppies up here. Down here, Bigelow, we keep the spot to ourselves.
Yeah, right.
George Paris put Lytle Street in Hazelwood as Z-Bird. We did light off a ton of fireworks here. That was a good time. That's why I like getting my
That
own
was,
fireworks.
yeah, I mean, you guys, we got between you, Turk, and Greek, you had like, what, $4,000 worth of fireworks?
Yeah.
It was insane.
It was like a half hour.
I remember it was like still going on. I'm like, dude, my ears are ringing. Crazy.
Yogi almost caught on fire. It was a good time.
Yeah, that would have been something.
Yeah, for the burn up singes back here. And last but not least, what's the over under on how long before they shut down the Greenfield Bridge again for some bullshit construction project? Dude, I mean, spring's here, so look out, dude.
Dude, I'll say 8 months, cause
You're giving it a long time. I'm saying, dude, if we get to June and that thing's still open, I'd be they're up for another inspection in May.
So you're calling it on June?
As soon as the sun starts to shine, that's when they like to shut that bitch down.
Yeah. As soon as traffic gets back to normal, everybody, the quarantine will be up. Everybody gets to go back to work, and then they'll shut it down.
You can go to the park as long as you don't live in Greenfield, because then you can't drive
then you're
anywhere.
Swinburne.
And that's not in good shape right now
Yeah,
either.
they shut that down on a daily basis.
That fucking thing's
That whole hillside.
that's totally rusted through.
South Oakland is going to fall onto Swinburne
I
Road.
don't know. I don't even know. Not an
Geologist.
architect, yeah, but
Engineer.
yeah, they got a problem on their hands with Swinburne.
Right.
Cause
I
that
think
is-
they've been pushing it down the road for so long. Like
They've
dude,
been
it's just
kicking
like-
that can for a while.
They'll like what they'll do is they'll paint the underpass and put up like 3 fucking bricks and mortar them together and
They'll
be
put
like,
those Jersey barriers up.
yeah, and be like,
"You're good to go."
we're good. And then like, there's literally you'll be driving down, there'll be rocks in the middle of the road.
Yeah, dude, like on a
I think
Tuesday.
AWOL was down. His house was down there when it had, like AWOL's fucking the back end of his house was laying down there, dude.
He was sleeping on the couch. Down
Yeah.
there.
He was like, man, motherfuckers loud down here.
He had that back door to nowhere.
Yeah, he had a back door with no porch.
Right. If you didn't know any better, you'd walk right out that
real
back.
fucked up. Eddie Coyne had one of them for a while.
That was
did
a
he?
suicide door, yeah.
Suicide door in my house, you know. Oh man. Well, all right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in this week, and everyone have a great week. And remember, Greenfield loves you. We're out.